Hello, hello, hello. You are tuning into another episode of The Wunderkind Show live. So catch this out. We are taking on the 49ers versus the Eagles today. And we're going to cover that game. We're going to show it live. If your first time to the channel, please do remember like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. And please do leave and go into the chat. Do not leave without going to the chat. Say your piece. Just remain respectful to everybody else. And if you would like to help out the platform by leaving a donation, in that corner you will see a QR code. And the QR code will take you to a description in the description box, which will save to the CashApp # The Wunderkind Show. So, I have no dogs or no horses in this race. I'll tell you this, though. My brother's favorite team are the 49ers. I want the Eagles to win. Boom. Straight up. I want the Eagles to win, man. I think that would be a great story for someone like Jalen Hurts after everything that people have said and done to him. You know what I'm saying? Saying he couldn't play, saying he was a fullback, everything else. For him to come back out and probably say, hey, you know, we just got a Super Bowl out of this. It's going to be beautiful. So let's get it started. Let's get this party cracking, and let's see what's going on with this game. So right now it's on, I believe, what's it called? Commercial. That's neither here nor there. All right, here we go. Man. Hey, tell me in the chat, for everyone that can hear me, right? Who do y'all want to win? Who do y'all got, 49ers or Eagles? 49ers or Eagles, guys. 49ers or Eagles. All right, here we go.
Some of the faces on display today for this NFC Championship game presented by Intuit TurboTax. As we get set to say hello to Aaron Andrews and EA, in some ways it's been a long week for the 49ers, hasn't it?
Really long, yeah, Kev. Kyle Shanahan telling us we've been ready to play this game since Monday. Trent Williams saying, I haven't had a full night of sleep since we beat Dallas. Feels like it took us 10 years to get back here, but here they are, the 49ers in their third NFC Championship in 4 years. Kyle Shanahan.
Third NFC Championship game in 4 years.
Have a different kind of confidence. I'll tell you who doesn't have a lot of experience. Their rookie quarterback, Brock Purdy, who said, I got to keep it simple and rely on the guys who have been there before. It's going to be really interesting, Tom Rinaldi, to see how he deals with this rain and wind.
Yeah, what's good, John Angie? What's good, Sebastian? Dr. Trey?
Jalen Hurts told us he's not 100% heading into this game, continuing to receive some treatment to his right shoulder, but he takes heed in the message Nick Sirianni gave to the team Saturday night. That as important as scheme and strategy are, this is about mindset and mental toughness. As center Jason Kelsey told us, everyone in the league is tough, but who can be toughest for the longest? Something else to point out, as Aaron mentioned, this rain continuing to fall. Ball secure.
Oh, it's raining, guys. It is raining there.
Let's keep an eye out for that as this rain continues, guys. Can't wait.
We'll do just that, Tom. We remind you the Spanish language broadcast available today on Fox Deportes, and there is the weather. It's relatively warm today, 50 degrees. Wind could be a factor, and the rain, we'll see it most of the day. 49ers have won the toss. They've decided to defer, so we will see Jalen Hurts in that injured shoulder first. Fans are ready to go, and so are we for this NFC Championship. And here we go.
All right, here we go.
Short kick, Scott. As a seam, Boston Scott up across a 30, and a good return for Philadelphia, where we will see Jalen Hurts on the field. And there's a little bit of a scrum on the field right now. Tensions flaring on the opening kickoff. And the Eagles will have good field position as the officials clear it out. And we will see Jalen Hurts in that shoulder that Tom talked about first.
Yeah, I think it's something for us to keep an eye on, especially
come on, Jalen.
Understanding just how valuable he is in the run game. But I think the conversation around Jalen Hurts, Kevin, all year has been, you know, how much is he the product of the talent around him, whatnot. I think those games he missed with that shoulder injury towards the end of the year, where they went 0-2 without him, I think the value in this team is pretty clear.
Looking to throw on first down. Far center field. A.J. Brown makes the catch up across the 40. Tackled immediately by Charvarius Ward. And I think about the offense when you look, we talked about the Eagles can do whatever they want, but they're more of a passing offense early, aren't they?
They are, and that's, right off the bat, first play, they are one of the most pass-heavy teams on early downs, and really that threat of early pass is what's able for them to spread the field. They're going to line up in a lot of these expanded formations, which is how they build their space and their advantage for their run game.
Second down here is Miles Sanders right off the gut, and a first down for the Eagles up to the 46.
Haha, first down, baby.
There's an injured 49er. Is that Fred Warner? Oh, boy. Warner just sensational. Second time named to the All-Pro team this year, and he's a critical part of this number 1D. There's Warner right there, number 54. Tough to tell. Injury time out here in Philadelphia.
All right. So we're on commercial right now. How's everybody doing out there? Yeah, listen, I wasn't going to live stream this, guys. I really wasn't. But then everyone kind of told me last week that, hey, do it, live stream it. Live stream both games. So I'm going to live stream both games. So we're going to, as soon as this game is done, I'm going to end the stream and go right into another stream. So that's what we're going to be doing today. So for anybody that, needs help or understanding what's going on today. Hey, you already know we have to watch later because we got to watch the Chiefs absolutely demolish the Bengals, because after what the Bengals was doing, bro, the Chiefs have no choice but to demolish them. Oh, yeah, guys, and just to let you know, I changed up some stuff. It's subscribers only that could go into the chat because last time we were there, we were getting spammed heavily. So, yeah. Bro, facts. Gave them nothing but bulletin board material. I need them to squash them like the subhumans they are. Yo, I'm so serious, man. Like, I want them to get destroyed. Bro, listen, the crazy thing is, Joe Burrow doesn't even have, like, crazy playoff stats. Like, it's not like his stats like, oh my God, like how you see Patrick Mahomes or you see some of these other guys get. They're just, okay, they look like these other guys have better stats than him. It's just his team wins. And they're going to give him the team win, which I understand, but bruh, like, let's stop acting like he's the one carrying all the weight. It's a lie. All right, game back on. Let's go.
In the meantime, and it's 1st and 10, Eagles on this opening drive. Hurts. Some pressure coming, unloads it coming to the near side. Goddard makes the catch and then tripped up, broke a tackle, but then it ended up being tackled by Oren Burks. And here against this 49ers defense, they've been so great all year. They get to the quarterback. Strength is really overall, isn't it? There's no real weakness.
They're not. They're good at pretty much everything. They have stars at all three levels, Pro Bowlers at all three levels. We talked about in the opening. The decision DeMeco Ryans, the defensive coordinator, that he's been wrestling with all week is, do we want to take away that run and make us vulnerable on the outside defending these two receivers, or do we maybe concede a little of the run game and stay strong on the back end?
Pressure on Hurts. Gets away. Looking for somewhere to go. It's not there. Just going to run it out of bounds after a short game.
Let's see. If Sessions, if Chief lose, Joe Burrow really is his father, bro. I swear to God, it'll be a bro. The Chiefs fans are going to get lit up, bro, if they lose.
He's their engine.
Casey would never be able to get the Bengals fans in trouble. Bro, that's exactly what I'm saying. It'll be ridiculous, Sessions. Sebastian, wipe that smug look right off Joe Burrow. Bro, I want his... He's one of the most smug players I've ever seen, and he's celebrated for it. It's ridiculous. Yeah, Eli Apple need to catch it too.
Third and 8. Blitz coming. Hurts rolls away, and it's called for a first down. Low throw, but a good adjustment from A.J. Brown.
Yo, look at this A.J. Brown making that catch, bro. Man, I wish we had good receivers.
Great job there by Jalen Hurts buying time, and then watch A.J. Brown gets his hands clearly under the ball, secures the catch. We kind of had a thought coming in here today, Kevin, that they would find a way to get A.J. Brown involved in the game. Much was made of his frustrations towards the end. Didn't feel like he was much part of the game last week in New York, but big third down there.
Early, a little different. Sanders tripped up after a short game by Kevin Givens. Yeah, Brown last week only had 3 catches for 22 yards, but of course, the Eagles were up 28-0 in that game before you could blink, so they didn't have to be. And Nick Sirianni in his second year, pretty remarkable job. Playoffs both seasons, and now to the championship game in his second season.
Yeah, and you got to imagine he's one of the front runners right now for NFL Coach of the Year. Just the job he's done, the turnaround, not only the wins and losses, but the way they've built this culture, this identity here in Philadelphia.
They're about to be in field goal range.
The development and the emergence of Jalen Hurts as one of the stars of this league.
4-man rush. Hurts dancing around, pressure from Bosa, throws on the run, and Hufanga came over to pick it off, but he's out of bounds. Good anticipation from Hufanga and the pressure from Bosa, and the third and long coming up.
Yeah, and this is something we're going to keep track of all day. Watch the job here Bosa does. When he gets to the depth of Jalen Hurts, watch him stop. See how he doesn't just jump inside the right tackle, Lane Johnson, keeping Jalen Hurts from the ability to both break through vertically through the line of scrimmage, but also break contain. Rushing with your eyes. It's something D'Amico Ryans has been harping on all week, preparing for Jalen Hurts.
We will see, Dr. Trey 88. We will see, bro.
3rd and 10 here. They back off the blitz. Hurts over the middle, caught, but short of a first down. It's Goddard making the catch, but that should put them in field goal range if they decide to go for it.
Go for it. Go for it. Please go for it.
He's at the cutting edge right now of the fourth down kind of renaissance that's going throughout the NFL. I'm not shocked here, KB, that he treats this in these conditions with this wind. This is 4-down territory.
And so they will go. 69% on the year on 4th down, 4th best in the NFL. They need 3. Hurts runs out of the pocket, looking for a deep Devontae Smith.
Whoa! Devontae! Oh my God! What a catch! Woo-hoo-hoo! Woo-hoo-hoo! Woo! Bro, and that throw, look at that. 2 feet. Hey, yo, we need receivers. Oh my God.
Looker has all day. Can't find anyone. Now some pressure comes and throws it underneath, incomplete. Man, what a catch that was.
Yeah, San Francisco went straight man. You see him across the board, man, and they're in great shape. Jimmy Ward's in good position. This is just scramble drill. They teach the receivers, if you're running horizontal, you're running to the sideline. When you see your quarterback scramble, you go deep. You go take the top off and run. What an unbelievable catch.
Look at that, man. Jeez.
By Devontae Smith. And let's go back to that decision early in this game. That is very on brand. That is very much the culture and the attitude Nick Sirianni has brought.
And what a throw. And no one's going to get nothing but that was a great throw.
In attempting 4th downs.
2nd and goal. And it off. Sanders.
Let's go! Woo-hoo-hoo! Sanders. Bang. I'm telling you, it's going to be an Eagles blowout, bro. Yup. Facts, honey. That's cerebral.
On the interior of this defensive line by the Philadelphia offensive line, widely regarded as the best unit in the league.
Cookies. Yo.
The best opening drive scoring team in the league. 9 of them coming into today.
Let's go.
They just had their 10th.
Yup. Extra point is good. Bro, listen, let me tell you something right now. So, this is what great players do. The rubber band man. That's what that man did. That man's arm said. Go gadget arms and wrist. Yo. Hey, Tanja, how you doing? Listen, this is why I keep trying to tell people wide receivers matter. A.J. Brown, because of his toughness and his ability to contort his body and remain vigilant in his concentration to secure a catch, made sure that drive could keep going. And then think about this. Think how much cojones you have to go on 4th down and go deep. Bro, man, it's not fit, bro. Listen, watching these teams hurt, bro. It makes you just want to just smack people that say, oh, we don't need receivers. They're not needed. They're just a luxury. Shut up. Man, did you see those catches? And then what do they do in the end zone? Finish it off with the run. That's cannoli. That's beautiful, beautiful. Bro. All right. So right now, if you're just tuning in, we're watching the 49ers and Eagles game. Hello, if this is your first time watching, this is the Wunderkind Show. I'm your host, Nitro. If you would like to talk in the chat, you have to be a subscriber. So please do like the video and like the channel and subscribe, and you'll be able to be in here with us in the chat. So let's get to the chat with everybody else. Let's see, Ravens so down bad when it comes to wide receiver. Shaking my head, straight malpractice. These sessions, facts. Oh my God, John. Big Red, what's good, everybody? What's good, bro? What's good? We could have, Brandon Henderson, we could have had him. Exactly, we could have had him or DK. And there's the left. They just skipped right over them. Charm City player and Brandon H. You're not wrong, but Smith was a top 5 pick. Yeah, he was a top 5 pick, but A.J. Brown wasn't. DK Metcalf wasn't. Oh, here it goes. We're back in.
Let's bring in Mike Pereira. Mike, looking at all these different angles, what do you think?
Well, he's clearly going to the ground, Kevin. Ball hits the ground. He's got to maintain control, but you see him lose control there. Had that been challenged, it would have been overturned to an incomplete pass.
That's why he said to hurry up, and Philadelphia got to the line right away, and there you go. They get away with it. That's a big play on a 4th down and 3.
Yeah, no doubt. We were kind of looking at ourselves when he got up so fast. When we saw the initial replay, he was 3 yards inbound, so it wasn't that he didn't think he got his feet down, but upon that other angle, you heard Mike Pereira mention it.
That's exactly how they should have built around him, Tanja, but they just want to be lackadaisical.
If you're San Francisco right now, that's a big part of the game.
Facts. Facts, Strong City. That's all we love, Tanja be speaking facts, guys. D3. I see you, D3. Bashadi needs to watch, too. Bashadi needs to have both his eyes like this. What? Yo, y'all ever watch that one movie with Sandra Bullock when they had to keep their eyes closed? Bird's eye, whatever it's called like that. Bro, remember when they were trying to force their eyes open? That's what you do to Bashadi. Force his eyes open like this. Watch it. Watch greatness. I swear to God.
Can he take care of the ball but not play conservative against this Philly defense that's going to bring a lot of pressure?
All right, here we go.
First down, standing over the middle, George Kittle right on target. Kittle had a monster game last week, and a good start for him there. And Kittle's really kind of had a second life with Brock Purdy. We know about Trent Williams, one of the best in the game. But since Purdy has started, Kittle has been like the feature guy. He was a little bit forgotten earlier in the year.
Absolutely, and it's pretty easy to kind of lose track of George Kittle when you're worried about where's Deebo Samuel? Is he at running back? Where's Christian McCaffrey? Is he lined up at wide receiver? The versatility of both their personnel groups and their formation variety, it's very hard both pre and post snap for defenses to find everybody.
Here's McCaffrey, and he goes nowhere. is not going to get the first down. Looks like C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
Woo-hoo! 3rd and 1. Stop him. Let's go. Let's go.
Coming into this game with a calf injury from last week. 3rd and short, going to hand up. McCaffrey is.
They got it.
Gonna get it.
They got that. They got that.
Another storyline today is this. Talk about the youngest starting quarterbacks conference championship game. Look at Sean King was the youngest. We're going down to days here, Greg. We're really doing the math. Brock Purdy, 23 years, 33 days, and happened to be the last pick of the draft this year and the 3rd quarterback by the 49ers this year. It's unbelievable. They go with Deebo Samuel in the backfield for the first time.
This is going to IU.
Penalty flag flies. Ayuk wide open, makes the catch, has a first down. And now let's see what the penalty is. John Hussey, our referee this afternoon.
Defense number 7.
Oh, man. Offside.
Result of the play, first down.
That's on Hassan Reddick. They will take the catch to Ayuk instead. Reddick had a fantastic year, tied for 2nd in the league in sacks. This Eagles team almost broke the sack record. It's 70 of them on the year. And now 1st and 10. Samuel breaks a tackle. Deebo Samuel and stepped up at midfield by Gardner-Johnson. Slay was there as well against this Eagles defense, and that is their specialty, right? They've been rock solid, but the pressure and the sacks of the quarterback, that's where they excel.
Yeah, everything with this Philadelphia defense, as you mentioned, starts up front. Their ability when you're in passing downs, when you're playing from behind, as San Francisco finds themselves here early, their ability to rush the passer, but then they also have one of the premier cornerback combinations, James Bradbury, Darius Slay on the outside. This is as formidable defense as there is across the entire league.
Not a fake pressure coming. Purdy, Dak floating in the air. Is it picked? No, hit the ground.
Are you serious? You dropped it? How you dropped that?
There comes that pressure on Purdy that time, and it brings up 3rd down.
Well, one of the biggest matchups.
Jeez, man. The ball's up in the air. Just what are you doing?
They're trying to block him with Croft, the tight end, and listen, it's hard to block Hassan Reddick. You know, there's something going on here.
That's a fumble! That's a fumble! That's a fumble!
They were screaming.
That's a fumble!
Up at the jumbo monitor, the jumbo screen, and they came running. Hassan Reddick came running over to Nick Sirianni.
Philadelphia is challenging the ruling on the field of an incomplete pass. Timeout.
Yeah, so take a look here. This ball is clearly hit. That is an open hand. That is a fumble. Kevin.
That's a fumble! Yo, I want Jalen Hurts to win so bad, bro. Imagine what they're going to say about, remember, I'm going to be real with y'all. Let me tell you why. It's a little personal for me, right? Have y'all noticed that as soon as they gave Jalen Hurts some help, it's, anybody can win on that team, right? Y'all saw how fast when you gave an athletic quarterback some help. It's the team. It's the scheme. I want him to, especially because Michael Parsons was speaking out the side of his neck. Out the side of his neck. So I want him to win and look at the Cowboys like, how your mom and them. Straight up. That's how I'm looking at it, bro. That's how I'm looking at it. And I don't hate the Cowboys. I don't. I'm not like other people. I don't hate them. I actually thought that they might get through this year. But, boy, I didn't expect Philly to be like this. Woo-hoo-hoo! You gave a talented QB weapons. And the offense has been absolutely dynamic. Who knew? Yo! All right, let's get to the chat. Let's see how the 49ers respond. He dropped it early. The tee up to the yep, true. Ty from, these is two good coaches and offense. Nobody stopping each other. Looking like the Eagles stopping them, bro. Ah. Bro, reign supreme with you 100. You already know we stay 10 toes down, homie. Bro, oh my God. Yo, listen. All I need, if they get the ball back and score up quick 14 points, then that, you know what that does? That means the 49ers are gonna have to push the ball. They got to throw more than they want to, and that's gonna open them up for some, some of those sacks, some strip fumbles. That's what that was right there. That's a sack fumble, baby. He better get it too, I swear. And they'd be like, no. No, he didn't get it. No, he did not get it. It didn't. He was throwing it. That was a fumble, bro. There's no way they can overturn it. No way. Trying to hurry up this game back, coming back on, man, so y'all can hear the game. All right, it's back on.
After reviewing the play, the ball came out prior to the quarterback's hand.
Let's go! Fumble. Shaba. So, for Philly people, so the pass rush and receivers matter? Who knew?
That's the mismatch with Reddick against the backup tight end there.
Yeah, and you led the broadcast talking about Reddick and the impact he's made now in his first year. You see him there, he's fired up. But the biggest thing he does, his sacks don't just result in sacks. He has an unbelievable ability to do what you just see there, which is attack the throwing hand, attack the ball. He can force turnovers, rush the passer. He's made quite the impact here in Philadelphia.
So the Eagles take
Let's go. Eagles got the ball back.
Stands it outside. Just now stretches it there. Not much. Played well by this 49ers run defense, which is number 2 in the NFL during the regular season. First fumble of the year for Brock Purdy. Only 2 interceptions since he's been a starter.
What is that? He got more than 1 yard on it. He got probably 2 yards on that, bro. Y'all measuring bad.
Hurts looking over the middle, wide open Stoll, the backup tight end, up to midfield, and he's got about 6 yards for Greenlaw, knocked him down. Let's go downstairs to Aaron.
Not the start San Francisco wants to see, and nobody wants to see this over here on the bench. This is shots of San Francisco's doctors looking. We're going to look at this. I'm looking at it in real time. Yeah, he was hit right there on his wrist, and that's where the doctors were looking, guys, on that right arm. We'll keep you updated.
Wow, that's, the backup, by the way, is Josh Johnson. Jimmy Garoppolo not healthy. Yeah, they were hoping maybe for this week. He's not there, so Purdy can't go. It's Josh Johnson. Right now, 3rd and 4, Philadelphia. Gainwell, 100-yard game last week. Nothing here. As solid play by Samson Ebicom. And it looks like this time the Eagles will punt. The 49ers defense with a nice stand.
Yeah, and they needed that, KB. And I think Shane Steichen, the offensive coordinator, I think in his mind, he thought he had 2 downs. You can always tell their intent for what they're going to do on 4th down by what they run on 3rd. I think that inside handoff, he's telling himself, Nick Sirianni said, hey, if you can get this thing to 4th and 1, 4th and 2, we've already shown we're willing to go for 4th downs on the biggest stage. But big time hold there by this San Francisco front.
Brett Kern to punt it away. Low liner. And it's going to bounce and go into the end zone for a touchback. So the 49ers will start on the 20. We'll check on Brock Purdy's wrist. We come back 7-0 Eagles.
And sorry about the coughing, guys. I don't know what's going on. I'm having a little bit of the coffee coughs. Man, I'm telling you right now, we need to get this, man. We need, man, they got to get this. Bro, Do you have any idea how the NFL will switch up real quick if Jalen Hurts wins the Super Bowl? Do you have any idea what the ramifications of that is going to happen? Bro. Y'all watch. Let Jalen Hurts win the Super Bowl this year. The whole NFL is going to change. It's going to happen right overnight. It's going to be, watch. And another thing, too, I watched the ball going and skipping. I thought it skipped in and skipped out. It should be wherever the ball dropped before it went out of bounds. I thought it went out of bounds before the last skip. So that should be at like the 3 or 4. But, hey, I don't know if they're going to challenge it or something when they come back from commercial. But I would look at that if I was a coach. Straight up. Let's see. Big Red, I do want to see Hurts versus Mahomes in Super Bowl, 2 African-American QBs. Listen, historically, I think it would be great. I think it would be something that would be wow, like a wow factor. So I'm not against that at all. I think that would be beautiful personally. But I just I just want him there for the sake of, look, if you give a quarterback. They keep making excuses why they don't give athletic quarterbacks weapons. You get where I'm coming from? It's always excuses. Oh, they can't play with, they don't need it, or they can't throw and all that type of foolishness. This changes that narrative. Fully it does. Yup, it would. It would, Big Reg. It would. All right, game back on, guys. Let's do it.
Josh Johnson, the backup quarterback, is in. Brock Purdy was warming up, Greg, and then it looks like he's saying here that he can't throw, he can't do it. Aaron told us about the wrist injury on that sack by Reddick. Oh my goodness, what a turn of events.
What?
And so now it's Johnson, who's been around and then some. He's been with 13 teams. Now in the championship game with the 49ers. To McCaffrey, trying to get the run game going, and McCaffrey works hard to get out to the 24th. How do the 49ers respond?
Yeah, I think right now in that offensive huddle, their leaders, Trent Williams, Christian McCaffrey, Debo, those guys have to look at themselves and say, all right, we need to shoulder more of this load. We need to take as much pressure off Josh Johnson and put it onto ourselves as a play caller. Kyle Shanahan has to go down his list. There's going to be some things he's going to check off. He's got to say, all right, what is Josh? What does he know inside and out? I've got to get him some rhythm and some completions early here in this drive.
Johnson pressure.
Ooh! Sack! Let's go!
And Reddick takes it over.
Well, they've had no answer, but again, they're trying to block Hassan Reddick with tight ends. And KB, I think that's a fumble. I think he takes that ball. Let's take a look. He clearly comes up with the ball, but let's see where possession is. Oh, Mike Burr, that is close.
It is very close, but I think when his rear end hits the ground first, he still has control of the ball, so he'd be down by contact.
Yeah, I think the game plan of block Hassan Reddick with anyone other than a tackle right now has got to go out the window.
Play clock winding down. They get the play off, maybe, or no, they don't. Delay of game.
Delay game.
This is a disaster of a start for San Francisco.
Delay game. Offense. 5-yard penalty. Third down.
It goes without saying, they've got to find a way to settle in here. The defense, D'Amico Ryan's over there talking to his group, saying, hey, we might have to shoulder a little of this game. Let's keep it a 1-7 game for as long as we can.
They're not challenging that?
Shanahan a chance to regroup here.
3rd and 20, bruh.
Johnson just going to hand off. McCaffrey, a long way to go. Has some good space. McCaffrey made it interesting out across the 25. He's still going to be about 4 yards short of a first down. And the 49ers will send out the punt team. The 49ers and Brock Purdy, how do they react? Aaron tells us now they're calling it an elbow as he's getting checked out. Who knows? We'll find out if he's able to come back or if that's it for him today. Right now, 7-0 Eagles, 2:41 to go in this first quarter.
Bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. As much as I want Eagles to win, bro, I feel sorry for the 49ers, bro. Because they were down their first, second, now they're down their third QB. They on their fourth.
Smith's going to let it go. And rolls on down inside the 30. And that's where the Eagles will take over with an early lead in this NFC Championship. And hang on, there's a flag. Nick Bosa is now down.
Oh, Nick Bosa's down now too. It's, oh God, this is going bad, bro. This is going bad, bro. Oh no.
You're not my dad!
Hey!
After the play is over, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, number 28 of the receiving team. That penalty is half the distance to the goal. First down, timeout.
All the concern for Brock Purdy, the 49ers quarterback, out of this game right now. We'll see if he can come back. Eagles up 7-0.
Bro, this is getting ugly, bro.
Hey, yo.
Like, yo. Bro, listen, I'm not laughing at the injuries. I'm not laughing at anything. I do not want these players to be hurt at all. And I want to make sure I state that on the record for everyone to know. But you couldn't start the game off worse. You couldn't start the game off worse. You just lost your QB, who's been playing lights out. Then you lose your best pass rusher, and your best linebacker was already down at the beginning. Bro. Oh, man. Eagles going all the way, bro. Fly, Eagles, fly. Bro, they going all the way, bro. They going all the way. But I do feel sorry for the 49ers, man. When you're in these type of games, you want the best versus the best. You give it your best, I give it my best. Best man wins. Injuries have been playing such a pivotal role in the NFL the last 5 seasons. And nobody can tell me anything different. When you look at the Super Bowl with Mahomes, with his whole offensive line going down and then getting absolute walloped by the Buccaneers to give Brady another Super Bowl. When you think about Lamar and the Ravens, when you think about now the 49ers had a year like how the Ravens did, where everybody was hurt. It was like 30% of their team was injured. And I think a coach got hurt that season too, just like ours. So it's just been, man, I'm not going to lie. This is bad, man. I don't think the 49ers got it. Unless the only way I see this happening is if the defense can rally and Deebo Samuels takes over this game. And the reason why I said Deebo Samuel can take over this game, because if Deebo gets going, it opens up everything else for Kittle and CMC. And you don't want those guys going off. All right, we're back.
Divided by 2B. 7-0 Eagles late in this first quarter, but all kinds of news. Brock Purdy, starting quarterback for the 49ers, is out right now. And we just saw Nick Bosa get taken out on the sideline. Obviously, he's back in the game right now. Maybe even a little blood on that side, it looks like. There's Purdy working on that elbow. So a lot happening. Here's Jalen Hurts looking to throw. Quick throw for A.J. Brown. Gets a block. Brown rumbling forward for what should be a
First down. First down, baby.
Well, actually, this is the play that took out Bosa.
Yeah, Bosa wasn't even.
Yo, how is that not a... Yo!
Getting ready to run out.
What type of referee is that?
Last little push there by Job is what they call.
This man wrapped him by his neck, threw it, and stood on top of him with his hand on his neck. The referee seen it and called nothing.
Take the field.
Bro, I'd be pissed, bro. These referees be tripping.
Hurts another quick throw. A.J. Brown again getting a block from Pascal. Good tackle. Jimmy Ward right out there. After a gain of 1. So how about the 49ers defense now? How do they react and think after their quarterback is hurt, and who knows what his status is?
Yeah, it's exactly the same thing that we said was happening inside the offensive huddle with their leaders. Now the defensive leaders, Fred Warner, Nick Bosa, they need to understand this. The entire framework and plan now is out the window. You need to turn this into a low-scoring, low-possession, takeaways. You got to try to grind this game out now until they find out whether Brock Purdy's able to return.
Second down, blitz coming, and Hurts is taken down. Fred Warner on that play. A little bit of a bobble on the snap, too, so Hurts lucky to contain it, 3rd and long.
Yeah, you see he kind of bobbles the snap, which kind of throws off the timing. Either way, Fred Warner's unblocked. He just kind of pulls the trigger from his inside linebacker spot, and the timing of that whole play is thrown off.
Boy, the 49ers defense is fighting, bro. They scratching and clawing.
And the Eagles call a timeout. They're first. Talk things over with 20 seconds to go in the first quarter, and we'll be right back after this message from State Farm.
They got to talk it over. Bro, everyone's going to be watching that Super Bowl, bro, if it's Mahomes versus Hurts. Man, that would be magical, bro. That would be a great Super Bowl. I am not even going to lie. And I'll be rooting for the Eagles all the way, bro. Eagles are cousins to the Ravens. You feel me, bro? We fly together, bro. It's like our cousins, bro. So I'm rooting for them. Straight up.
Scored on their opening drive, which they've done more than anyone in the league. But as we showed you, a little controversy on that 4th down play that they scored on. Devontae Smith, after we went to commercial, I should say, a lot of replays show that he didn't make the catch. Counted. Eagles scored after that. Third and 9 here. Hurts is protected, going deep. A.J. Brown.
No, he overthrew him.
He beat Charvarius Ward, but a little overthrow, and the Eagles will have
On the outside with the San Francisco defensive backs against A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith. A.J. Brown just kind of makes a little slight outside move, kind of skinnies up the inside. He's got him beat, and that's a ball that Jalen Hurts has made. Here. He's one of the best in the league, pushing the ball downfield, and that one just gets away.
Facts, Tandra, facts.
Bosa was down on the ground again. He just fell over his own teammate there, so hopefully he's okay. Here's Kern off the side of his foot maybe, and way out of bounds and short. And there's a penalty flag as well. So let's unfold all this. There's a lot going on here.
I'll tell you what. We've checked a lot of squares on the what's possible, the possibilities to unfold in this game. There's a lot of guys on the field that are pointing up at the wire.
You see John Hussey as his crew talking this over.
It hit the wire. If it hit the wire, you got to re-kick it.
Yeah, you see him, a lot of conversation. The Philadelphia players are pretty adamant that that's what happened. See what the penalty was.
Legal use of the hands. Hands to face, kicking team, number 27. That penalty will be tacked on from the succeeding spot.
What? Yo, what's going on with these refs?
Discussion here. What are you seeing?
Yeah, well, they are in New York looking to see if the ball did hit the wire, because you certainly, the appearances kind of showed that. Now, if it did, then you basically have a do-over.
To see if it hit the wire.
So you have a do-over if that would be the case, and it would eliminate, by the way, the penalty that was called, so it wasn't a personal foul. So they'll see if they can find the footage of the ball hitting the wire.
Yeah, I mean, I felt like the whole Eagles sideline pointed up at the same time. So I think that would be hard to make up if everyone did it at the same time.
No question.
There's Brett Kern, the punter, saying, see what happened? Hit something up there.
This is a huge call. I mean, yeah, you'll see they were pretty adamant about what they saw, but just from a field position standpoint, this is a critical determination.
Oh, no question. I mean, that ball was well out of bounds and short. See Jake Elliott, the place kicker, out to talk to, and
yeah, from where the officials are going, it looks like they're just going to award the ball here to San Francisco and carry on.
What? Oh, I would be livid.
Well, it's taken a while. You know, Mike, it's interesting here. You talk about looking for evidence, but sometimes that evidence might be hard to find, right?
Yeah, that's the thing. They have to have a clear shot that shows that it did hit the wire. By the way, a wire, any object, any type of thing. So sometimes very difficult to see, even though we saw that clear reaction by Philadelphia. But if they can't see it,
We cannot confirm whether the ball hit the wire.
Wow!
Penalty will be enforced from the
Wow!
first down. Apologies for the delay, but we wanted to confirm that.
I don't know, Greg.
It's so hard to tell. You know, you can see that the ball is obviously traveling with different rotation than we're traditionally used to seeing. You know, we're used to seeing a little more of a.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Turns over. That ball was turning sideways. Just hard to tell whether it was a missed kick or if it did actually hit the wire.
9 seconds left in the first. Johnson back to throw. Slings on a good throw. Deebo Samuel makes the catch. Going to be a little short of a first down, but that's got to feel good for Josh Johnson on his first pass to come in and deliver to Samuel. So the 49ers in good field position here. They trail 7-0 after the first quarter of this NFC Championship on Fox.
Bro, this is crazy, bro. This is absolutely bonkers. They don't got video inside there. They got video. This is why I be trying to tell you, man. Certain stuff just don't make sense to me, man. Because if it was the other way around, they'll be, oh yeah, we got video this time. Yeah, okay. Nah, man. Nah, man, that's ridiculous. That it looked like it hit it too from even the side. That's crazy, bro. They really let that go. These referees is tripping. Let me tell you why they tripping. The referee watched another player stick his hand on his throat and hold him down on the ground. He's looking at the ref. The ref's like, now I'm going to just break y'all up. And he's still holding him. And then when he finally gets the guy, like, yo, what are you doing? Oh, flag for you for saying anything back to him. What? Hey, yo. At least we know who they want to win. Hey, I'm trying to tell you, you'll always see who they want to win by the calls. All those calls, yo, yeah. You'll see who they want to win. Now let's see if the Philadelphia Eagles can keep their foot on their necks. That's the biggest thing right now. That's crazy. They were like, oh, no, just let it go. You better hope that don't happen to the 49ers because I know the Eagles are going to be vexed. Oh, y'all saw it this time? Well, we could tell by the way the ball was flipping around. They hit something, so we're just going to go along and say it was hit. And you know they'll do it. And they'll go into that, hey, you know, it just is what that's the weirdness of the game sometimes. So we're going to get to see. We're going to get to see. Man, that is nasty, bruh. Lamar, listen, John, I can take it a step further. We already seen it. Lamar missed a guy, right? Overthrew a guy, and they dropped like 4 consecutive passes, and they still were bringing up that he missed one guy.
More on that in a moment. Here's Josh Johnson, who's been in, just completed his first playoff pass, been in the league for 10 years, been with 13 teams, the third go-round with the 49ers. So he has the veteran experience as far as playing, but not in this type of game. And now it's on his shoulders. The fourth quarterback of the year for Kyle Shanahan. We start with a second and short. Hand off McCaffrey right up the gut for a first down inside the 35. Now what about the starter Purdy, Aaron Andrews?
Well, let's take you through it. Here's the injury, Kevin. Of course, the 49ers are calling it a right elbow. That's when it's happened. Just watching him over here on the sidelines, he's had that right elbow worked on. He's been throwing the ball. He spent some time in the blue tent. That's the latest video we have. They just wrapped up that right elbow. You know, all the while, Kyle Shanahan's been talking to the doctor saying, what's going on? Do you have an update? Teammates been coming over and hugging him. They're obviously not ruling him out. His helmet's on. You see him looking right there. We'll let you know if we hear anything else.
Yeah, that picture at least looks promising, but we'll see what happens. Johnson, and the whistle blows. I don't know if they got this play off. They did not. Second delay since he's come in there.
Delay again. Offense. Five-yard penalty.
Oh, delay of games. Oh, that's two of them. They're running their famous Greg Roman play.
Overwhelmingly, Philadelphia. It's 7-0, and the 49ers are driving.
Yeah, and barring a controversial call that upon, more extended replay, we determined that it wasn't called on the fourth down conversion, San Francisco is fine. Now, the question is, Kyle Shanahan, he's been able to make magic this year. Loses his top two quarterback, moves on, of course, to Brock Purdy to number 3. If Josh Johnson has to finish this game, is there more magic now with your fourth-string quarterback?
Here's Johnson, about to tell us. Pressure comes. Has been taken down by Javon Hargrave, and the signal is he's down. Knees were down there before he threw that. Be the third sack of the day for the Eagles. Here is the controversy we were talking about. 4th and 3. Looked like an unreal catch from Devontae Smith. They hurried to the line, got a playoff, and then eventually scored. And we only saw this replay when we went to commercial. People were wondering at home, well, how come the expedited replay didn't look at it? Mike Pereira tells us because they didn't see that angle. Philly went to the line so quick there was no time to show it. That's why.
Yeah, teams practice that. They have code words that alerts the rest of their teammates, hey, hurry up. I'm not sure if this play is going to stand.
Second and long. Johnson over the middle. It is incomplete.
Woo!
As Hargrave in there again, 3rd and 20.
Yeah, you've seen now Hargrave, the last two plays, the sack and now the pass deflection. He's who makes it all go. Of course, Hassan Reddick and Sweat and Brandon Graham, they get all the sacks. He's a double-digit sack guy from the interior defensive line. His play this year has been the difference for this Philadelphia defensive front.
To get to the 24. Penalty flag. Johnson in trouble. Throws incomplete. And the ball is loose just in case McCaffrey gets on it. Graham on the pressure and the flag too. So let's uncover that. So after the punt, whether it hit the wire or not, a promising start to the drive.
Legal formation. Offense number 71. That penalty is declined. 4th down.
Yeah, you mentioned it. That was a prime opportunity to get a short field following the short punt and the penalty on Philadelphia, but San Francisco was only able to move backwards. 2 pre-snap delay games. Multiple penalties up front. They've got to find a way to settle in here early on the road and stay alive in this game.
Wisnowski to punt it away. Britton Covey calls fair catch. All the way back at the 6.
I don't know what you want Shanahan to do. The man's on his 4th QB.
Philly fans looking for another Super Bowl. Yeah, that last pass was incomplete. Mike Trout, Eagles big-time fan. Angels star, 7-0 Eagles.
The Eagles are coming to fly high. Yo! Hello. If this is your first time watching, this is The Wunderkind Show. I'm your host, Nitro. If you have not done already, please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell for the channel. Right now, the chat is turned to everybody that is subscribed that can talk because we have problems with spammers. So if you want to talk in the chat with the rest of us, just subscribe and you'll be able to talk with everyone in there. And if you would like to help with a monetary donation, at the bottom of the screen is a QR code. And if you look to the description of the video, you'll see the Cash App in there for $, TheWunderkind Show. So right now, the 49ers doing whatever they can to hold on. And you can just see, listen, they can't move the ball. So right now, it's all on the 49ers defense to limit Philly from scoring anymore. Because remember, the 49ers get it back at the half. If Philly scores twice, this game is theoretically over. I'm letting y'all know this now. It's theoretically over. If Philly could hurry up and score real quick, right, and San Francisco can't, they get it back and score before the half. If they get 21 points by the half, and it's 21-3, 21-0, something like that, this game is over, barring an injury. It's over. So we're going to get to see what they do moving forward, man. But this defense has to hold. If not, it's done, finished. Cabito. Sí, papi, sí. Let's go to the chat. Big Red, simple fact, they're still in this game is amazing. Bro, because they, look, the 49ers, honestly, is built as a complete team. A complete team. They don't have the best quarterback. They have a good quarterback. They have great or good running backs, great or good receivers, great or good tight ends, great or good pass rushers, great or good safeties, great or good linebackers, great or good corners. Like, that's how their team is built. They got talent galore. I'm telling you, it's crazy. We're back at it.
Nothing. Eagles early in the second quarter. Miles Sanders with a 6-yard touchdown run for the only score. 49ers.
Come on, Jalen. Let's get this. Let's finish this up.
For now, Brock Purdy with an elbow injury. We're keeping an eye on that. Eagles backed up here from their own 6. And they're going to hand it off and go nowhere. Sanders, well played. Drake Greenlaw all over it. And it'll bring up second down. You know, Jalen Hurts, Greg, it's his third year running this offense. He's ascended to new levels, an MVP finalist this year.
Yeah, and as we mentioned in the open, sometimes you learn more about how valuable a player is when you lose them. And I think those few weeks at the end of the season where Philadelphia had to learn to operate without their potential MVP quarterback, I think you just learned there's a lot of really good players on this Philly offense. Best offensive line in the league, great skill players. But this whole offense is built around Jalen Hurts. There's no doubt about that.
And Hurts in trouble, and he is just going to get out of the end zone.
Why are they still trying to run the ball? What is Philly doing?
All right, so when you're defending a zone read, typically one person's assigned to the running back and one person's assigned to the quarterback. In this case, Nick Bosa said, forget it. I'm just going to defend everybody. They're trying to get Jalen Hurts around the edge there with Jackson.
Come on now, man. That's a bad call. Back-to-back runs from that close. Come on, man.
None of it.
He's in the running for the NFL Defensive Player of the Year. Obviously, the year he's at. 3rd and 15 now. Hurts from his own end zone. Ball far side. It's over the head of A.J. Brown and incomplete. The Eagles will have to punt it away. And ever since that opening drive, this 49ers defense has been locked in.
Yeah, and the importance of that last third down, it was 3rd and real long. You don't anticipate to convert that a lot. But even just taking a short check down to allow the punter to stand at typical depth. You're going to see here, the punter's only at, his heels are at 9-10 yards. 49ers are going to try to get some pressure up the middle, knowing this punt is not at the normal depth from the long snapper.
Curran trying to get it on out of there. No wires this time, but a short punt takes a Philly bounce. And then it's taken there by McLeod. Makes moves, gets away from some, and then taken down at about the 45. Well, this number 1 49ers defense and Nick Bosa making a huge play. This defense hanging in to keep it a 7-0 game.
Bro, the 49ers defense is playing their butts off. Yeah, for real, Session. I'm like, what are you calling? How do you run back-to-back plays like that? That's some Greg Roman right there, bro. I'm telling you, he's in, bro. Bro, when you let that man in your building, you infect everything, bro. They probably brought him in to talk or see what Jalen Hurts is, say hi. You want to talk to the coach. Now everybody's infected by him. I'm telling you. That's crazy. That's a poor play call. Horrible play calls. Listen, screens have been working for your team. Why are you going away from them? You don't really want, because Jalen's shoulder is still, he's still nursing that shoulder. Okay, quick out, stuff like that. All right, get the screen game. Where's the screen game to the running back? Like, come on now, man. Chipped and screen. Like, what are you doing? Yeah, Sessions, I just don't understand, like, how you come out and start throwing that, like, or running those plays. I just don't get it. You can see that they're packing up. Who I have winning, bro? Oh, man, I got Eagles. I got Eagles winning, man. I got Eagles. I want Jalen Hurts to take it all. I want Jalen Hurts to win MVP, and I want him to win the Super Bowl. Could you imagine? Bro, they're going to have to pay him. They're going to have to pay him handsomely. And I'm just going to be looking at Ravens stuff like, yeah, y'all wasted all those 5 years with Lamar. Jalen winning only solidifies how much they wasted the time with Lamar. That's all it does. That's all it does. It just solidifies it. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. We know what's up. You know what I'm saying? All right, we're back.
Took over, he hasn't lost, and you see there's Deebo Samuel trying to kind of will their quarterback back in there. The wrap is off. I don't know if that's good or bad. Showed that on his elbow injury, but for right now, it's Josh Johnson, the fourth quarterback of the year, his first ever playoff action in a decade in the league. Back to pass. Looks to set up a screen. McCaffrey has room. And a block. Christian McCaffrey upended right around a first down, and he should have it and will. Got a good block from Daniel Brunskill out there on the screen.
Yeah, and the best part about this screen is the timing. McCaffrey doesn't get out there too fast. The landmark for those screens is the inside edge of the numbers. So watch, he allows his lineman to get. Now watch where he hits it. Right along those, they call them railroad tracks. The offensive linemen know you're either going to kick guys off the numbers or pin them inside. Well-timed and a perfect landmark.
Initially, it looked like he got it, but they...
You see how good the screens work? What is Philly calling right now?
McCaffrey cuts up. Now he's got it. And a first down. That's another big thing about this 49ers team. Maybe the ability to withstand this injury because they went out and traded for McCaffrey. Look at where they were before they got him. After, and the 12-1, in the one game they lost, he had gotten there Thursday night, and he played against Kansas City Sunday.
Absolutely. I mean, since McCaffrey joined them with a full week of practice following that Kansas City game where you mentioned he got traded after that Thursday night football game in the middle of the night, and he played on Sunday. They lost to Kansas City, and they haven't lost since.
Johnson, pressure. Johnson throws. Oh, good catch. McCaffrey bobbled and held on. And gets just a little bit short of a first down.
And I think early on, these are the throws Josh Johnson's going to be comfortable with. Nice job there by McCaffrey. He knows he's the outlet. Just find space. Find a gap in the defensive line that your quarterback can see you clearly. I think if he catches that ball clean, he might pull away from White. It was that bobble double catch that allowed White to make the tackle short.
Second and short, quarterback sneak. And that'll move the chains for a first down. Well, the reimagined Pro Bowl games presented by Verizon headed back to Las Vegas. See the Manning brothers lead the AFC and NFC head coaches new skills challenges in the first ever AFC NFC flag football game. Tune in next Sunday.
Hey, yo, who do y'all got for MVP this year, bro? Are y'all all saying Mahomes? Because I got it for Jalen Hurts.
To go back to Brock Purdy for a second, you go back and you take a look at the mechanism. Got a little issue there on the sideline with the chains. You know, you go back and you look at the way his arm was hit on that fumble, the mechanism and how his elbow went back. You know, it is an elbow injury, but so often it's the grip strength, right? There's so many nerves, there's so many different things going on in that elbow that it's the quarterback's ability to grip the ball. Right, so watch, when Reddick attacks his hand, his elbow really snaps back. You know, you see with a lot of pitchers, the torque they create on that joint, and watch how hard that right elbow kind of snaps back, and oftentimes the last feeling to come back is in your fingers and your ability to squeeze the ball.
Well, I'd say right now, while they hope that he comes back, a pretty good plan. I guess they had to go to backup chains.
We have now, I'm not going to say we've seen it all, but we've seen a lot.
I mean, I didn't know they did. Do they have a backup to the backup?
They've got backups for everything.
That's what the delay was. What else can happen in this game? First down. Fake. Johnson in deep trouble. Graham in pursuit, throwing for Ayuk, and it's incomplete. And it brings up second down.
Yeah, really nice job here by Brandon Graham. They're trying on these early down runs to get these defensive ends to chase that toss action to McCaffrey. He does a great job making Josh Johnson get depth. He never allows him to break contain of the pocket. I like, though, that Kyle Shanahan is using those early downs, play action, not just turning around and handing it off on every early down. Give his quarterback a chance to get some completions on first and second down.
Here is McCaffrey, right side, breaks a tackle, good shifty move, gets that, still going! McCaffrey's gonna score!
Dang, bro. He got stuck twice and still kept
What
going.
we say before, you're on your fourth string quarterback, you need your stars to show up. Christian McCaffrey has put the team on his back this drive, a little wham block, outside in by George Kittle, and then this is just rush after contact. This is just refusing to go down. Nothing pretty, just running through, jumping over guys, running through contact, and 49ers have found a way to hang in this game and now tie it up.
Well, the defense got a big stand, forced the Eagles to punt from their own end zone, and then it was the Christian McCaffrey drive. Amazing. And with all that's gone on, we are tied at 7 here in Philly.
That's why you gang tackle. That's why you gang tackle. You see on number 2, when he jumped over him, number 2's looking at him like, oh, he really jumped over him? Like, duh, take him out the air. Like, clear him. Like, what are you doing? Once a player leaves his feet, he's at your mercy. And that's what I'm, bro, man, that was bad. Bro, John Andrew, you have a point. I'm not going to lie to you. They're on their 4th QB, bro. But let's be real. Let's be real. Let's pull this up real quick. They have all pros all along the offense. Kittle, Debo, CMC, the left tackle. Like, come on now, bro. That's like, yeah, and the system is great, but what you have in the system also is absolutely top 2 or top 3 players at every position group. Bruh, and that's why I keep trying to tell people, like, people have to understand that, and sorry about the throat, the cough, guys, I'm real sorry about that, but people gotta understand, man, like, the 49ers are littered with talent. This is what I've been trying to tell people. Even if your quarterback goes down, other players can carry the load. That's what the Ravens have been missing. If Lamar goes down, they ran the ball later on in the season, but they were having trouble running the ball. He can't buy time, so they can't get the ball to the receivers. Mark Andrews ain't getting separation like he was last year. Like, bro, it's all like when you have players that can garner the load, it's over. You could do great things. If you just need a good quarterback to take that team over the edge. And not even a great QB, just a good QB. Derek Carr in that system, they won a Super Bowl. Kirk Cousins in that system, they won the Super Bowl. I'm letting you know that now.
McCaffrey has been his show since Brock Purdy got hurt. You know he's getting the ball. He's delivered with an epic touchdown run moments ago from 23 yards out. See the 9th straight game with a touchdown run for him. And the 49ers playing without their quarterback with an elbow injury. All square at 7. 8:29 to go here from South Philly. And Scott will take a knee there. Greg, that was an insane play.
Yeah, you're going to see Marcus Epps, number 22, the safety. They've got to dig him out with the receiver, Jennings, but they never get him. I mean, this is a tackle for no gain. McCaffrey jumps over him, makes Slay miss, takes a big shot, and then still scores. I mean, it's just a remarkable run. Nobody happier in this building than Brock Purdy coming over and understanding it's going to take a lot of guys to step up anytime you have your 4th string.
All right, Philly, stop playing around and let's go score now. Jesus.
That's what McCaffrey did.
And now it's the Eagles. See if they get the offense going, and they'll run it with Sanders. And you think about what they did on the opening drive. They go right down the field. They score a touchdown on the Sanders 6-yard run. Since then, 3 drives, 13 total yards, 3 punts. It's changed.
Yeah, and D'Amico Ryans told us when we had a chance to visit with him this week that even if the game starts out a little slow for us, even if Philadelphia makes their fair share of plays, we got to just keep playing. We've got to make this team play us for 4 quarters. We're going to continue to make adjustments in our fronts and our coverages, and since that opening drive, that's what they've done.
Sanders right up the gut, runs into a fungo, and a brick wall, and he's going to be short of a first down. Kinlaw there as well. Going to bring up a 3rd down and short, where Philly's just 1 of 5 today on 3rd down.
And it's typically an area where Philadelphia is so good, especially in these 3rd and 5 and unders, because of the element Jalen Hurts brings. Not only as a designed runner, the zone read, the quarterback counter, but also in some of the drop back game. We mentioned earlier, if you don't rush him the right way, drop back pass, you cover, he'll pick up the first down with his legs.
3rd and 2. It is Hurts with a nice move and a spin, and he is going to be short. Samson Eboghan sniffed that one out. Now the Eagles are aggressive. They go for these with quarterback sneaks a lot. Do they go here? Here's the play.
Great job here. It's the same play we saw Nick Bosa blow up almost for the safety in the first quarter. And Nick Sirianni, he's got 2 options here. Obviously, that quarterback sneak is what they've been known for. They pack everybody in, but we've seen in recent weeks they do have some counters off of it, but this looks like sneak.
It is sneak, and Hurts surges forward for a first down. They do it better than anyone in the league, and you know it's coming, and it's still hard to stop.
Yeah, think back to what we said earlier in the first quarter. The 3rd down call. Watch these guys. Look how low their helmets are. Jason Kelsey, the center, he's like a rugby scrum. He's getting his neck almost locked in inside the defensive lineman. It's remarkable. Watch 62, Kelsey just takes the whole defensive line on a ride. But go back to the 3rd down, the zone read keep. You're only running that on 3rd if you've already told yourself, we get it to 4th and short. There's no question. We're going for it.
Hurts to throw. A lot of time. Sanders out of the backfield. Catches, but tackled immediately.
Yo, AJ Brown is not on the field.
Returns at the Apple Music Super Bowl 57 halftime show, February the 12th. Coming your way on Fox. Look forward to that. 5.5 to go in this first half. Eagles trying to put together another drive. Offense has been quiet. Hurts, haven't seen him really with the run game. 4 carries, -2 yards. He's usually such a threat.
Look how tight these corners are. Expect at some point they're going to take a shot.
There's a shot. Devontae Smith, good coverage. Hurts, incomplete. Charvarius Ward, great coverage and knocked it away.
You want to get up and challenge these receivers. All right, Philly saying, all right, I got two of them. Devontae Smith trying to get on top of Charvarius Ward. That is a remarkable job playing the ball there.
Oh, that ball was on it.
Same thing on the other side. Diamador Lenore up against A.J. Brown, the big free agent addition this year. And
that ball hit him in the chest.
Tries to go up and high point it, but
oh my God, it hit him in the chest. Oh my God.
Receivers, and Jalen Hurts cannot be afraid to push it down the field, and he has not been all year.
Take another shot.
Hurts palms over the middle. Almost intercepted. There's a flag. Jimmy Ward had a chance, and now the penalty. The Eagles signaling it's on San Francisco, and that's going to be it.
Yeah, Jimmy Ward, he spun A.J. Brown. A.J. Brown was in the slot. He kind of spun him in a circle. You see him right here. He's trying to work a little inside, little slant chair out, and he just kind of bear hugs him, and it's a pretty obvious call.
Defense number 1. Ball places on the foul. Automatic. First down.
Well, I mean, I guess if you're going to do that, you might as well just go for it all, right? I mean, why make it a cheapie?
Jimmy Ward's arguing there. He's saying that some of the contact was initiated by A.J. Brown, but I think that one's pretty clear. He had his arms wrapped around his waist.
Well, it's not so clear to Kyle Shanahan, but it is the call, and the Eagles continue the drive on a first down. Zach Pascal in motion. Hurts rolling that way. Stepping back. Play is blown up. It looked like he wanted to go back the other way to set up a screen.
He absolutely did. He was trying to throw that ball all the way on a wheel, backside up the sideline, but it was the pressure up front. Take a look in pregame. So you see here, there's A.J. Brown. Jimmy Ward kind of comes through where Philadelphia is warming up, and those were the two guys involved in that last matchup on the PI. So we'll keep an eye. Anytime they put A.J. Brown in the slot, he's going to have number 1, Jimmy Ward, lined up on him.
Right now, Brown is at the bottom of your screen against Charvarius Ward. Hurts to throw. Looks that way, not there. Gets away. Flag flies, maybe a hole. Hurts just nowhere to run. Well played by San Francisco. Kerry Hyder at the end of the play made the tackle.
Illegal use of the hands, hand to the face, defense. Number 96. 5-yard penalty from the previous spot. Automatic, first down.
Yeah, when they threw the flag, I think all of us were expecting it to be a hold. You'll see T.Y. McGill, number 96. He clearly has that right hand in the face mask of Landon Dickerson, and what goes from a really nicely defended play, the defensive line, again, kind of corralling Hurts and making it hard for him to escape. The hands to the face gives him an automatic first down.
Hurts doesn't have the speed to beat him around the edge.
And another penalty. That time the Eagles moved.
Full start. Offense number 56. 5-yard penalty, first down.
That's going to be an Isaac Seumalo. The time ticking down in this first half of a 7-7 game. McCaffrey's touchdown tied it. Ever since that opening drive, every yard has been tough for Philadelphia against this number 1 D. Hurts stands in over the middle. Catch is made, and a short completion it is. And Dallas Goedert has it. Maybe gets back to the original line of scrimmage.
I'm watching a lot of these guys are sitting on the Eagles players and stuff like that, and the refs are letting it go. You can see the Eagles starting to get pissed because they're holding them down in the ground, and then when they're trying to get up, they're pushing them back down into the ground. Like, bro, the referees better get this corralled quick.
Hurts over the middle. Gainwell makes a catch. Makes a great move. And another, and dives down near the 45. He's going to be about 2 yards short of a first down. Good move by Gainwell to get around Greenlaw to pick up 9.
Yeah, and a really nice job there before the snap by Jalen Hurts. Both Drake Greenlaw and Fred Warner were walked up in those A-gaps. We saw earlier in the game, Drake Greenlaw come unblocked up the middle. That time, they all bailed out to a deep zone. They find themselves again, most likely 4-down territory. They know they've got 2 downs to pick up this first.
3rd down and 2. Right up the middle. Gainwell's got a first down.
Let's go.
Just a little bit, and the drive continues.
Well, take a look at the work by the inside. The offensive line, Seamalu, we said he jumped off sides on first down. Well, he came back with a vengeance there. Gainwell runs right behind him. Convert that 3rd short.
11th play of this drive. Gainwell again. Big hole. Gainwell inside the 30.
You know what, Dr. Trey? Real quick, I'm gonna say this real quick. I'm reading you saying that, right? Have you ever noticed that when they say that Hurts has all of this help or other stuff like that, they never said it about Burrow? Burrow has the best receiving core in the NFL, bar none.
Defenders, it makes 4-4, 4-5 linebackers play 4-7.
Gainwell with a big pickup takes us to the 2-minute warning. 7-7 game. Eagles on the move.
Listen, we've watched Joe Burrow play, and I'll be real with you. I don't think there's nothing like, oh my God, he's so special. And like when I watch Patrick Mahomes play, I'm like, oh man, this guy is special. When I watch Lamar Jackson play, I'm like, oh man, this guy is special. That's what I get. I don't get that with no what's it called? With no Joe Burrow. I don't get that with Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow, you know what I'm saying? I don't see why everybody is so, oh, Burrow. I don't see it. Like, I just don't get it. All right, let's go to the chat. Bengals can't beat these teams. I don't think they can beat them either, Tanja. I'll be real with you. And I agree with you too, Tanja, with all these penalties. It's ridiculous how much penalties have been called this game. Jeez. Dr. Duro is definitely a step above these two. I already said that. No, I don't. Not Hurts, of course, the 49ers. And Bengals don't like physicality. Yeah, they don't. Because they're a finesse team. They keep pretty much 3 wide receivers on the squad on the field almost, what was it, 70% of the time or something like that? I mean, come on now. Burrow got elite help. I think he is average. Me too. You know who I think's average too? Herbert. I don't get it. They have elite of the elite talent, and it never gets held against them. Never. When Jalen Hurts got AJ, oh man, he got so much help. Man, no, why is it the athletic quarterbacks have to be able to do it without no help or next to nothing? I'm just saying, I like transparency. I like transparency.
5-yard touchdown run that sealed the win. A play made possible by thinking about football and not taxes. Come to TurboTax and
I thought that was the game back on. I was like, boy, here we go. Oh, God. Yeah, it is back on. Here it goes.
Game experience there, right? The Verizon halftime coming up. Kurt, Terry, Howie, Michael, Jimmy, Gronk all with you down on the field. That'll be in 2 minutes from now. 7-7 game. Eagles putting together a good drive.
Yo, spread them out.
Hurts. Sanders nearly tripped up for a big loss. Warner chasing him, and well done. Just nowhere to go for Miles Sanders.
What did he get, 2 yards?
Yeah, nice job here by Nick Bosa. He's the read player. He's who Jalen Hurts is looking at. He thought he crashed enough to allow Miles Sanders. So they got Nick Bosa playing it. All right, he breaks that tackle, but the delay that it causes allows Fred Warner, who's the scrape player, he's assigned to Miles Sanders. it buys him that extra second to string that ball out wide and force him to go out of bounds.
A.J. Brown and Jimmy Ward matched up again in the slot. There's that matchup we showed you.
I like Gainwell's been running well.
Second down. Hurts with time. Can't find anyone. Penalty flies from the secondary. Now Hurts going to throw it away. And now who's the penalty on? The signal is on San Francisco again.
Oh! Let's go! Hey! Ay, ay, ay!
Earlier, this time a penalty in the secondary.
The quarterback left the pocket. Illegal contact, defense number 7. 5-yard penalty from the previous spot. First down.
And they called on Charvarius Ward, the corner. He's lined up on the tight end, Dallas Goedert. See that left arm? That's probably what the official sees. Don't you think, Mike Pereira, that left arm wrapped around Goddard's back, preventing him from running that out-breaking route?
And even if the left arm wasn't there, he rode him beyond 5 yards with the quarterback in the pocket, so it becomes illegal contact.
So they move it down to the 18. Hurts. Sanders getting a block from Johnson over there, but Greenlaw flies over to make a great tackle.
I mean, the speed of Dre Greenlaw. This again.
Yo, listen. The referees came in immediately to get in between them again. I'm telling y'all, it's getting chippy on the field.
Runs Lane Johnson. We saw Fred Warner do it earlier. These are two of the premier linebackers in the entire league, and you can see why.
Second down and 5. Sanders gets it left side. Big room.
Sanders! Let's go! Touchdown! 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 Let's go! Let's go!
Jason Kelsey. He almost
Oh, God. I know my brother watching this sick right now.
runs around the door. He's supposed to force that ball back up inside, but that's easier said than done when one of the best centers of all time, one of the best pullers, and the way they're able to use these offensive linemen out in space.
Let's go. Let's go.
And the Eagles
Yo.
Jason Kelsey fired up.
Now that you've moved back home.
All right. So let's get back to this, to the chat. Hello, if this is your first time watching the Wunderkind Show, how are you doing? I'm Nitro. I am the host, right? Please do like the stream. It helps with the algorithm. For everybody in here right now, like the stream, please. And if you have not done, please subscribe also. So let's get to the chat. It says, Brady either had Moss, Gronk, Edelman, or a defense or cheating. Thank you, Rain. Yo. Facts, Rain. Bro, teams will go in there and tell you that they have to face Brady, Belichick, and the referees, and weather on top of it. Everybody knows that, bro. Like he's an anomaly. Brady is an anomaly. Just like how Bill Russell won all those championships, they are anomalies. At the right time, right place, certain calls, it just happens that way. Brady won it with nothing. Brady played with the greatest slot receiver to ever live. That's number one. Number two, he played with a top 3 tight end of all time also. He also played with Randy Moss, and he played with Belichick, the greatest coach of all time, with amazing defenses, and his offensive lines were never bottom. They were always top 5 offensive lines. So that's a lie. That's a lie. Created to the narrative to put to prop Brady up even further. Lies. Jtron, let's see. Jtron, I take CMC, Debo, Kittle, Ayuk any day. Their skill sets can complement each other and basically run an offense. Exactly. Because they're yak monsters. Just get the ball in their hands and let them go. I mean, let's be real. You just see what CMC did. Man jumped over a dude, made another dude miss, broke 2 tackles and ran it up. Come on now, bro. Like, it's not even close. Not even close. Dr. Trey, he's compatriot Manning, had better wide receivers and still couldn't win like him. Look, the Colts never had defenses like how the Patriots had. That's the give and take. Did what's it called? Did Peyton have better receivers? Yes, you're 100% right on that. No one's gonna argue that. Marvin Harrison and White. Come on now, bro. But when it comes to defense, running back, all this other stuff, bro, it's not even close. Brady had that on lock. Brady's played with some of the best defenses of all time. If you look at the top 10 defense chart, Brady, like the Patriots are on there like twice. And if you look at top offensive lines, they're on there twice at least. All right, game back on.
Low kick, McLeod's going to let it go. On through the end zone, they'll start on the 25. So they have all 3 timeouts, but they've got their 4th quarterback of the season playing.
That's another thing too. He played at a time where no one else in his conference or his division was winning. They all bit.
But Philadelphia still can stop the clock 2 times. So do you want your defense just...
And for everybody saying that Lamar has a defense, that same defense through most of the year was giving up the most 10-plus yard completions in the NFL and was giving up the most points in the 4th quarter in the NFL. So say it with context.
How aggressive Kyle Shanahan wants to be.
Johnson's going to throw it. That's pretty aggressive. And in stride Samuel, who has a first down. Man, I think there's your answer.
Yeah, and then the rule is once you get your first down, now you go fast. You'll see they're going to pick their tempo up. The first down play sets the tone for a 2-minute drive.
Ball is bobbled and it's on the ground and loose. Who's going to get it?
Fumble! Gimme. Bro, tell me Philly got that ball.
I mean, that was a good snap.
Philly got the ball!
Cha-cha, real smooth.
Ooh, sexy with it. Let's go!
Just falling on it. Kind of bumbles it around. It gets kicked and
Big Reg, that is very true.
wrestle it free, and that is the worst.
Big true. They'd probably be the most complete team in the NFL. With wide receivers, and you have Mark Andrews, and you have Isaiah Likely. The only thing is that offensive line to me can't pass pro. Our offensive line cannot pass pro for nothing. Reddick again, bro. Let's go. Now they can score again. Remember what I told y'all. Come on, Philly. You need to go put points on the board.
Hurts to throw it. Has time. Quickly over the middle. It's got Goddard who makes the catch. And Goddard's going to pick up 5 down to the 25.
Yeah, and you'll see Philadelphia. They'll get on the ball here. There'll be a little bit of a mix of urgency.
I'm a cha-cha at when the halftime comes, Tanja. I got you.
The field to play.
Going to throw it out to Goddard with a couple blocks. Dallas Goddard flips over, shoulder down, and looks like he's got the first down. With 41 seconds to go. Not taking the timeout. They've got 2.
Yeah, plenty of time to get your best call in. You don't have to feel like you need to go to your 2-minute offense where you have a limited play sheet.
Hurts on the give. Scott going backwards, and there's a penalty at the end. There's a face mask, I believe, on Greenlaw.
Yup, face mask. Boom. I told you that defense can't hold up all game.
He's forcing Boston Scott out of bounds. You can clearly see that left hand.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you, defense can't hold all game.
In front of the official.
They can't hold all game.
You see Nick Sirianni, he's calling for it before the flag comes out. It was pretty clear, and D'Amico Ryans knows.
Face mask. Defense number 57. The run ended behind the line, so we enforced that 15-yard penalty from the previous spot. Correction, half the distance, first down. Thank you.
49ers were about middle of the pack as a penalized team.
I told y'all the point spread. We want 21 going into the half. That gives you the cushion.
To the half, and now the Eagles Eagles in business with a 1st and goal. 21 seconds to go, 2 timeouts, so they can do whatever they want here.
Yeah, and the timeout
Facts.
allows them to continue to activate Jalen Hurts as a runner if the offensive coordinator Shane Steichen chooses to.
Hurts gonna give it to Scott. Racing around the edge. Scott.
The touchdown! How do you like me now? Huh? Yeah. I try to tell people, man, there's levels to this.
So Nick Bosa, he's the unblocked player of this zone read. And
Oh, I'm sorry, Nikki B. I'm sorry, Nikki B.
he's got to force that.
Bang, bang, Philly gang. Yo. What's it called, bro?
Maybe trying to make him jump off sides. Get this ball down to the one. No,
Let's
Nick
go.
Sirianni
Let's go.
couldn't get it communicated.
They're going for 2?
So Nick Sirianni knows he has those 2 timeouts in his pocket. So
That's what I'm talking about. Hey, Tanja, this is. Hey, yo, Tanja, this one's for you right now, girl.
Cha real smooth.
you can go for 2 because the ball will be on the 1-yard line.
Turn it out.
And then you go to
Let's
now
go.
they have to line
Let's
up
go.
because you can't use back-to-back timeouts. So their plan of using their offense to try to cut this half the distance to the goal now.
Let's go.
12 men on the field. You can see he's mad.
Ooh.
Yeah, he lost his mind. He lost his gum.
Meanwhile, the Eagles have 3 rushing touchdowns. Saw the angle. Scott clearly.
Bro, the Eagles is bro. Could y'all imagine? Could you imagine a Super Bowl with the Eagles versus the Ravens? Could you imagine?
You know it's been a long time.
Yo, cha-cha in every touchdown from now on. Shout out to Tanja for the idea.
Let's hear it from Gordon Ramsay for a special announcement.
Woo-hoo! Bro, this is what I'm talking about. Oh, bang, bang, Philly gang. Yo. It looks like this might be a blowout. Funky Homo sapien, that would be amazing. I'm telling you, it really would. How do you, bro, he fumbles it and then the ball, instead of just dropping it, he looks away from it and lets the ball, he drops on it and then just throws it up in the air again.
For the 3rd rushing touchdown of the day, and now Josh Johnson, who certainly didn't expect to be playing today. There with quarterbacks coach Brian Gracie, and now the 49ers. Things have changed quite a bit, especially when you have your 4th quarterback.
They're going to take their things. They is not running no plays. There's no way they're running any plays for the rest of the half.
For a touchdown till now, it just seems like this game has
Bang, bang, Philly gang.
defensive penalties lead to the long scoring drive.
Bang, bang, Philly gang.
Back to Philly. That's what we talked about based on how aggressive did they want to be on that 2-minute drive.
Woo-hoo.
Worst case scenario is that Philadelphia gets another possession, and that's exactly what happened after the turnover.
And now Cloud's going to take it out, take a shot.
So he's taking it out. Oh, he running.
And all the way out to the 40 with 10 seconds left. And both of these teams are look, they're so good that the top 2.
Bro, he almost returned that, bro.
Behind, right? The highest percentage of time spent in the league. Well, it's these 2. The Eagles are a little bit ahead of the 49ers. The 49ers are going to be trailing at the half, and that'll be new territory. But more importantly, they're going to be
Now they got to throw their way back in it.
a quarterback with Purdy, the injury to the elbow. We'll see if he come back in the second half, but right now it doesn't appear like he will. So that return has him to take a shot here with 10 seconds to go. 4-man rush, pressure on Johnson, back foot throw to nowhere, incomplete 5 seconds ago. Wunderkind Sue had some pressure there.
I am very surprised that they're running plays right now. This could be a pick, a fumble, return for a touchdown. I am very surprised that they're running plays right now. Very.
Watch, from this 3-man stack, Jennings is going to come. He's going to run right into that Eagles logo. There's nobody on him. Josh Johnson floods. You practice that. It's mandatory get down. You catch it, you declare yourself down, take a timeout, give yourself another chance to get into maybe a long field goal attempt, but he doesn't see it.
They're running another play. I'm super surprised.
5 seconds ago, quick hitter outside to Samuel, gets a couple of blocks, breaks a tackle. Samuel driven into the ground, and that will officially end this first half. And the Eagles will go into the break after the late turnover and score up 21-7.
21. Wait, what is that? What is that? 21, 21, 21, 21, 21. 21, 21. 21, 21. 21, 21. Yo! Bro, this is hilarious, bro. Yes. This is why I'm trying to tell everybody Philly is so dangerous. If you said, oh, we're going to stop the pass game, then they'll just run it down your throat. Then it's like we're going to stop the run game. Well, then they're going to pass it over your head all game. This is what I call a complete team. Yeah, and I know they would love for Burrow to be on the Eagles now, wouldn't y'all? Oh, it's unfair. Jalen has help. Help. When those quarterbacks that the media love get help, they be like, they're just so great and amazing. Yeah, right. Get out of here. So, all right, guys, halftime. We're in halftime right now. The game is halfway through. Let's get to this chat. For everybody first watching, this is Wunderkind Show. I'm your host, Nitro. How are you doing? Right? We are watching the 49ers versus Eagles, with the Eagles being up 21-7. If you have not already done so, please like and subscribe. Like the channel, like the stream, and subscribe, please. If you want to speak in the chat, you have to subscribe. So let's get to the chat right now. Whoo! I'm a Philly fan throughout these playoffs now. Let's go, Philly. Bars. Yo, Reign Supreme, absolutely amazing. Bang, bang, Philly gang. For real, Sessions, for real. For real, this is over. This is over. Philly going to the title. Let's go. All right, Tanja, I don't care how they win. Just win. Shows a running team can win it. Should have been the Ravens. Yeah, listen, I'm going to be real with you. The reason why they're running right now so well is because they're saying that A.J. Brown and what's his name won't beat them. So they're spread a little further, and that's allowing those gaps for those running backs. And make no mistake about it, the 49ers are still playing amazing defense, but you can only hold for so long. Ball's hair, Jalen overrated system guy. Jesus God. Hold on. Stop the presses.
Bruh.
Oh, what are you trying to say, Boss Man Harris? Are you trying to say that he's a system guy? So would that make Justin Herbert a system guy? Would that make Burrow a system guy? I'm just looking for clarity in what you said. You can't come on here and just make a statement like that without making clarity to it, because I'm saying this, and I keep telling this to people. Every QB is a system QB. Let me take that back. 95% of QBs are system QBs. You get where I'm coming from? Brady's not running the read pass option. Let's just be real with you. Patrick Mahomes is not running that. He's not. And we already seen when Brady was saying, well, we're going to go deep a lot of deep passes. He couldn't sustain it because he's like, I'm getting hit too much. I'm old. So this is what I'm trying to tell everybody. Like, bro, all these guys are system quarterbacks. Very few of them aren't. Matter of fact, you could call Patrick Mahomes a system QB. Listen, and I know people's going to say that's egregious. By what you're saying, right? Name one season. Matter of fact, name 2 seasons that Andy Reid team, no matter who's at quarterback, who's at running back, who's at wide receiver, wasn't one of the best offenses in the league. You can go ahead and tell me that. So what you're saying is Patrick Mahomes is a system QB. Bruh, tripping. And Philly OC taking interviews. Hey! Isn't the head coach calling the plays for Philly? I think the head coach is calling the plays for it. Sirianni or whatever. Look, I'll say this. When the West Coast system really came in like gangbusters was for the 49ers, right? With Joe Cool and Steve and what's his name? The guy that loves Lamar, he be speaking nothing but stuff for Lamar. I forgot, but his name's Steve. He played for the 49ers. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Are you going to call them system QBs? Because at that time, nobody could stop the West Coast system. And the 49ers was winning beer titles. This is why, hey, boss man, respect. Listen, I'm going to say this, right? That's why I tell everybody why Lamar Jackson could be not only the greatest, but he could break every record. Because if you can win with nothing, that means when you're given something, it's over. If you're going to a gunfight and you're beating everybody with a knife, what happens when I put a gun in your hand? These other guys are going to a gunfight and they're showing up with missile launchers. Missile launchers. And this man, Lamar, got a knife. He's like, ha, 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 ha. Miyakavyo. Jamaican style. And they still expect him to get it done no matter what. Big Red, what's it called, Tanja? Every team adjusts and build their team around their QB strength. That's a listen, and that's what I'm saying. You know, every team, every QB has strengths and weaknesses. Every QB, no matter who it is. And your job is to cover up those deficiencies as best as possible as a coach. Steve Young, thank you guys, Steve Young. I don't know why I was forgetting. I'm coughing up my brain cells right now. Hey, yo, DCC 219. How is Brady a system guy after what he did in Tampa? Did you not see he was having trouble running the system that they had in Tampa? Are you forgetting that? Remember, they were he started off very bad, and then they implemented the system from the Patriots. Quick passing, slot receivers, and let me remind you, he had a stacked team. Mike Evans, Godwin, Antonio Brown. Like, come on now, bro. Like, Brady, bro, in Buccaneers, Brady had nothing but help. And Gronk. Like, bro. Patrick Mahomes proving he can win without a number one receiver. Patrick Mahomes, listen, I always tell people, if you don't have a number one, what's the weapons around you look like, right? So because they're missing the absolute dynamic presence of a Tyreek Hill, they just gave him more weapons, right? Good. Instead of having one great weapon, they gave him a plethora of good weapons with an amazing, probably top 2 tight end of all time, and great blocking with good running backs. So that's what you have with him. He's surrounded with talent. Make no mistake about it. He's surrounded by talent. Put it this way. 2 of his receivers would be the number one option in Baltimore. That's all I got to say. Bro. T-Shine, yeah, I'm here. Let's go, Eagles. You're right. Let's go. Funky Homo sapien. Thank you, Sean Paul Nitro. What up, Sean Paul? And I don't really care what people say. I don't really watch what they want to do. Still, I got to stick to my girls like glue. Shout out to Sean Paul. Let's go. Tanja Bowman. Brady was terrible this season, and he was in the worst division. Bruh. And look, they're going to say he's old now. Bro, Brady needed more and more help. When you start to appreciate, listen, I don't blame Brady for leaving, right? When you're older, you need more help. Why do you think Brady gave and held Lamar to such high standards? He was like, bro, this man is throwing to God knows who in a half Hollywood Brown that season. This man leading the league in passing touchdowns. And he sat out for 2.5 games worth of time. So then you have to think like, wow, what would his stats look like if he kept playing? Lamar could have ended that season, realistically, 2.5 games of time he missed. Lamar would have ended that season with about 3,700 passing yards and 1,500 rushing yards. Like, come on now, bruh. Come on now. Yo, he don't have a wide receiver one, but he got 4 wide receiver 2 in the Hall of Fame. Thank you. That's what I'm saying. And somebody's going to get open. He got 4 wide receiver 2s. We don't even got wide receiver. Well, Bateman could be but we don't know what he is because he stays injured so far, right? Mahomes doesn't have 4th or 6th round receivers, and Mahomes' 4th receiver, Demarcus Robinson, and a bunch of old vets, does he? That's what I'm trying to say. Tanja, you're right. Big Red, you're right. Andy, and most of all, he has Andy Reid. Andy Reid, listen, I want everybody to understand this. How did Jeremy Maclin look under Andy Reid? How did Bo, the old receiver for the Chiefs, how did he look under Andy Reid? You get where I'm coming from? Andy Reid, because of the way he calls, puts his players in absolutely great positions to score. That's why offensive players are playing for him. Why is this new to anybody? He had a top. Oh, hold on. You know what? I'm going to shut this down with the Mahomes thing. I want to remind you, with Alex Smith, check down king. He is the check down king. He is the ultra instinct of check down. He is the Super Saiyan God of check down. He had a top 2 offense with him at quarterback. That should tell you all you need to know. Yeah, he didn't win without. He went to 3? He went to a Super Bowl before Mahomes, and he went to 3 straight NFC Championship games. 3 straight. Come on now, bruh. Don't do that. And this is what I'm saying. People really look at it and be like, oh, you need a good quarterback for stuff to work. But Andy Reid has been putting up points and good winning seasons for the time he's been a coach from Philly. He did it with McNabb. He did it with Vic. He did it with Mahomes. He did it with Alex Smith. No matter who's under center, he wins. That's not conjecture. That's fact. He was winning mad games with McNabb in that run game. Y'all forgot Westbrook? Come on now, bro. Listen, Lamar is better than Jalen. That's why I've said multiple times, if Lamar was on this team, kiss it all goodbye. Jalen can't beat you to the outside when he's running the RPO. And he can't make people miss when he's running up the gut in the RPO. Imagine how would you guard Lamar in this offense for Philly? Or matter of fact, the offense for the 49ers. What would you do? It would be over, bro. They would implement rules to slow down the team. Take Lamar Jackson and put him on the 49ers or put him on Philadelphia, and every record is going down. It was 6 straight. I thought it was 3 straight NFC Championship games. It was 6? It was 6? Yo. I'm looking it up right now, guys. Because I thought it was 3 or 4 straight. What is going on? Oh, game starting back.
Into a drop back game. Play right into the hands of this elite front for Philadelphia and this elite pass defense. So I think you have to try to find a way to just stay true to what that plan was if you had Brock Purdy.
Crazy 49ers sideline. Let's go down to Aaron Andrews.
Wow, we're all just trying to take a breath down here. All right, so I ran into halftime with head coach Kyle Shanahan, and I asked him, do you think...
It was 4. I was right. It was 4 consecutive. It was 4. It was 4 consecutive NFC Championship games, but he's made 8 AFC Championship games. That's crazy.
He said, stop turning the ball over. They did it twice.
8.
We've been executing our plays. Just hold on.
Andy Reid's been a problem.
Those penalties on the defensive side, he definitely addressed those at halftime.
Yeah, especially on that one drive. 3 of them on the one scoring drive. So here are the 49ers. How do they react? By giving it to McCaffrey. He tries to cut back, but there's nothing there.
Yup. Now they know. They know that all they got to do is stop McCaffrey and Debo. Because no one throws the ball to Kittle except for Brock. Except for Purdy. John Angie, it would break the league. They would make rules to slow him down. I'm telling y'all. Salute to you, Black Sola.
They get some shots down the field. Message to the team, 11-1. Finish these 30 minutes and get to the next game.
Second and long. Hargrave with some pressure. Johnson runs away, and it's incomplete. There's the pressure Tom talked about. 3 sacks for Philadelphia. Now a third and long.
Take a look here. You're going to see George Kittle. He's going to go in motion, and they just drop him. You see he's waving his hands. He's doing jumping jacks. But as you mentioned, that front, that pressure.
Look at Kittle. Why? I told you. When the only person that throws the ball to Kittle in this offense was Purdy. Nobody else in this offense throws the ball. I don't understand how, why?
Pressure coming. Johnson lets one fly. He's got a completion, and there is Kittle.
Oh, there goes Kittle. He finally threw it to Kittle.
For the 49ers.
15-yard completion or something like that.
Master class in route running. This is called a spin dig. It looks like he's going to run an in-breaking route. You see the cornerback, James Bradbury, try to jump it. He does a little whirly bird, sticks that left foot in the ground, and works out. And
I told y'all, bro, he's open a lot.
Football to George Kittle, and
Kittle is nice.
the team needed a play, and that was a heck of a route.
Yeah, longest pass play by the 49ers today. 22 yards.
Oh, I thought it was 15, 22 yards.
13. They needed it.
Kittle's telling him, no, give me the ball. He's telling him, give me the ball.
Grinding down, and there's flags everywhere. That's going to be another delay of game. That's the third one since Johnson's come in the game.
Yeah, they're having trouble. You can see Josh Johnson, he's signaling to the sideline.
The ball being snapped. Delay of game. Offense. 5-yard penalty. First down.
Watch, he's saying, you got to do it again. I can't hear. You oftentimes in these loud road stadiums, you see the quarterbacks kind of put their hands over their ears like earmuffs, but about 2 or 3 times, the last time in the huddle, he's looking over at Kyle Shanahan, giving the signal, I need you to call the play again.
It's also pretty loud in here. Doesn't make it easy. 1st and 15 now.
1st and 15, guys.
4-man rush. Johnson gets it to McCaffrey in space. A really solid tackle that time by Gardner Johnson after just a 1-yard gain.
Very good tackle.
That's a heck of a tackle on one of the premier open field runners in the entire league, and that's really what San Francisco prides themselves on. It's a lot of short throw, long run, and the trio between McCaffrey in this case, but along with Deebo Samuel and George Kittle, they're all amongst the best of the league at their positions and tackling in space.
Yeah, get loud, Philly. This is when the fans help out.
Johnson hit as he throws. It is up there. It is
How do you drop that? Oh my God, Slay.
I think it was Wunderkind who got the pressure and the hit, and it's 3rd down.
Yeah, you know you have good pass rush depth when Wunderkind is your next wave of pass rushers inside. He's been doing it for a long time. Again, watch that left hand. That is eerily similar to the play that sent Brock Purdy out with the injury. It just shows how well coached this defensive line is. I think now they're coming out to take a look at Josh Johnson.
Oh my goodness. Christian McCaffrey is the next man up at quarterback.
Christian McCaffrey about to be quarterback. Yeah, that's the guy.
The emergency, but he'd be next. Let's see what happened to Johnson.
Guys, I think his head hits the ground, and I think this came from upstairs. You see that? The way
he was wobbling when he got up too. I noticed that. I just didn't say anything.
Come off and get checked out, but I'm not sure. Where do they turn here?
So now Purdy is throwing. Christian McCaffrey is changing helmets. I mean, has Christian McCaffrey ever gotten a play call on his helmet before?
Yeah, I think you have two choices, right? You either turn over to McCaffrey now and go to a Wildcat, or as you see here, Brock Purdy come out. But now if you're Philadelphia, you're getting up and challenging the receivers until he proves he can throw the ball far down the field. There's no need to play back. You're selling out run, and you're playing up in their face and daring Brock Purdy to push this ball down the field.
Going to give to McCaffrey right up the middle, and he gets tackled well short by T.J. Edwards. And you wonder if Purdy's able to throw, or they just hand it off and they'll figure it out on the sidelines now.
And I know Kyle Shanahan's one of the best offensive minds in the game. I just, at some point, you just run out of options. At some point, the cards that you're dealt, you just can't make a hand. And
I ain't gonna lie, man. I feel sorry for the 49ers. I want the Eagles to win, but I feel bad for them, man. This is crazy. They went through 4 quarterbacks, bro. Man, I can't even say anything, bro. We went through, what, 3? We was on our 3rd.
Covey calls fair catch, does so up at the 17. Eagles take over. 21-7 their lead here in this 3rd quarter after the 39-yard punt.
This is crazy. This is crazy. Like, my God, how many injuries is a team going to have? Like, bro, it's injury. All right, we're going right back to the chat. Tanja, what bad luck for the 49ers. This is bad, but good for Philly. Yeah, great for Philly. Sebastian, Printemps, geez, they just mauled McCaffrey. Yeah, they're going to have to. Because there's no threat of anything else now. If I know you can't throw, it's not like Christian McCaffrey's Derrick Henry. And even Derrick Henry this year, as good as he is, with no A.J. Brown to alleviate some of that pressure outside, he didn't get no 2,000 yards. What did he rush for, 1,500? 500 yards off of what he's capable of doing? Come on now, man. This is what I'm saying. It takes balance. Balance. Oh, man, this is over. This is over. Oh my God. I'm actually, bro, right now I'm texting my brothers to tell him, man, I wanted Philly to win, bro, but I didn't want him to win. Like, this is crazy. You don't want to win like this. Everyone's saying, oh, we don't care. Injuries are injuries. Nah, bro. Like, come on now, bro. The team is down to their 4th QB. The other QB can't throw. Christian McCaffrey about to be the quarterback. Like, bro, listen, I'll be real with you. Could you imagine if Christian McCaffrey took over at quarterback and then led them to a comeback win? If that happened, bro, God forbid, I would, bro. Yeah, I'd be done for the day. I'd be done for the day. You guys might as well just pack it up. I'm not doing nothing. I'm going right to bed. Sebastian, I don't feel so bad for San Fran because they always reload pretty well. They'll be back. Must be nice. They reload better than almost any team in the league. Them in Dallas are never short of talent. Never. Bro, MDT, Brody, I seen on Instagram some Raven fans said Pat Mahomes won the Super Bowl. Man, Pat Mahomes against, listen, man, with this pass rush, we don't know.
Christian McCaffrey seemingly is going to be quarterback on the next series. Eagles, though, with the ball up by 2 touchdowns, going to run it with Miles Sanders. So first things first, let's go back to Josh Johnson.
Yeah, and it's so crazy that both injuries to the quarterback are like eerily similar to one another. Both opportunities, the guy's mid-throw, defensive player attacks the hand. In this case, Josh Johnson falls, and take a look. We mentioned coming into the game, Christian McCaffrey came in with that sore calf, and he was looking at the play sheet, going over, I guess, what they would run if he went in as a Wildcat quarterback. All the while, the trainer working on that right calf. So there's a lot for us to follow here in this second half.
Here's Hurts. Crosser on the drop by A.J. Brown right in the breadbasket, but he could not hang on. And it'll bring up a third down as this 49ers defense tries to keep them in the game. Here's this, too. McCaffrey came in with a calf injury. It looks like they're massaging while he's looking at the play.
McCaffrey came in with a calf injury. McCaffrey.
I mean, yeah, I think at some point...
I know, it was a little cheesy, but still.
I don't know. I guess we'll find out. It's just your options become really limited.
Yeah. He's looking at the play sheet right there, right? Who knows? Right now, 3rd and 7. Eagles trying to add to their lead.
They seem redirecting this protection with these two linebackers up tight.
Blitz coming. It's blocked. Hurts taking a shot. A.J. Brown well covered by Charvarius Ward, and it's out of bounds, incomplete. Great job by Ward and this 49ers defense to hang in there on that series.
Yeah, in the first half, he was up bump and run Devontae Smith, and he holds up. This time, it's a little sluggo, a little slant and pump. That's a hard route. And that down the distance, and Charvarius Ward has done a nice job holding up on the outside as you see Brock Purdy continuing to see if he can just get that grip strength, settle that elbow down, and see if he can come in and play hero.
Meanwhile, Kern with another bad kick. McLeod's going to take it on the hop. Right up to the 40 and then tripped up at the 45. And the 49ers will take over there. Let's spin the wheel of quarterbacks for Kyle Shanahan. Brock Purdy, come on down.
Bruh, this is crazy. Beagles will not throw a touchdown the rest of the game. They don't need to. They just need to hold. Like, that's all the Eagles right now are trying to do. They're just trying to run out the clock. Listen, I'm the wrong person to be in positions like this because I'm not taking my foot off their neck until I'm up by 4 touchdowns. And I mean a legit 4 touchdowns going into the fourth quarter. If I'm not up 4 touchdowns going into the fourth quarter, I'm not letting my foot up. That fool, that's gamesmanship. No, you're giving them a chance to come back. And I'm not fitting to be the person where a great comeback is taken upon with that. Oh no, you ain't gonna see my name associated with greatest comeback of all time against Nitro. Not me. Nope. I'd rather beat you by 50. You can argue about it. You can argue about it with whoever you want to argue with it. Straight up. Sebastian, I imagine if he was playing the wrong position all along. Hey, Sebastian, but that would be hilarious. Sessions, if McCaffrey leads them back to the win, Kyle Shanahan would be the greatest coach of all time. Boom, bro. Yeah, for real. You and Sebastian, bro, is on fire right now. John Angie, what's that? Fact. I'm telling you, bro. 13 of 20 on 97 yards for a trip to the Super Bowl. They aren't going to give Hurts the credit. Listen, we've watched games where other you know what's funny? Go look at Tom Brady's stats. His first 3 Super Bowls. Go look it up. And that's what he gets all the credit. They change the rules based on who they want to promote. At the end of the day, they can say whatever they want. But the future, when it's coming to who actually won, he gets the credit. Right now, the media, of course, they're not going to give him no credit. Oh, he has so much help. That's all he had to do to get the win. If he would have had... Bro, if he's doing that and winning by 2 touchdowns, could you imagine if he had a great game, 300 passing yards? This might be 60-7. Game back on.
21-7 Eagles. Still a long way to go. Gonna give it to Deebo Samuel, trying to stretch to the edge. He's cut off, and he is still on his feet. Now he's gonna lose more yards. Well pursued by the Eagles as we go downstairs to Aaron.
Let's give you a sense of what's going on over here on the 49ers sideline as you look at Brock Purdy. George Kittle, he's almost working like a coach over here. He is just trying to get Brock Purdy to warm up, get going, and then here they are, guys, as they were in the huddle. He's got Brock smiling, and this is all your boy, Greg. This is Kittle screaming. He also came over to the offensive line to get him to loosen up because Trent Williams was frustrated, and he just starts to step up.
Well, Kittle's the man for that job. If anybody can keep it light, it's Kittle.
Second and long, McCaffrey. Not much there.
Third and 12, third and 13. Man, they're not.
Look, I think Kyle Shanahan needs to find out once and for all, is Brock Purdy capable of standing there and throwing the ball? Because if he's not, they need to know now, because as you mentioned, there's a long way to go here. There is an argument to be made, especially on first and second down. You're better off with Christian McCaffrey in that wildcat quarterback position, where at least the quarterback is a threat to run.
Third and long, four-man rush, trying to set up a screen. McCaffrey has some room. Oh, it's well played.
Oh man, that junk froze. He hit him so hard the internet froze.
Fourth down.
Yeah, when this ball was caught, it looked like there was some action. But take a look at T.J. Edwards right here. He's out there kind of as a lone soldier. They've got the offensive lineman in front. He just runs right between them. Neither one of them blocks him. Jake Brendel, the center, Spencer Burford, the right guard. They got one guy to block. And McCaffrey has a shot there.
So now it's another punt from Wisnowski. Another fair catch called by Covey inside the 10, and he corrals it. And the Eagles will take over. Up 21-7 here in this NFC Championship.
What a story if the Eagles can get this, man. Jeez, bro. Like, bro, they let go their Super Bowl winning head coach after what? 2 or 3 seasons of winning the Super Bowl? I mean, let him go. Let go of the quarterback that you thought was going to be your future and reset and on their way back to another Super Bowl. Bro, Ravens have no excuses. None. Not even a little. Question, if Chiefs had Lamar Jackson, how many Super Bowls they will win? Bro. Hey, yo.
Bruh.
Hold up.
Cha-cha, real smooth.
Hold up. Let me think about it.
Turn that.
Bro, if Andy Reid had Lamar Jackson as quarterback, every record that is for scoring would fall immediately. Bro, it would fall immediately, bro. Like, there's no coming back from that. If Andy Reid had Lamar Jackson, the type of plays that would come off that man's head, as creative as he is, the heavens would open. There would be angels singing praise, God shining down beams of light, and all you would hear is Lamar, Andy Reid, good God. Telling you, man. It would be magical, bro. Y'all say y'all don't believe in magic. Do you believe in magic? Disney would not be the most magical place in the world. It would be wherever Andy Reid and Lamar Jackson is together, bro. Bro, they would put up NBA scores. Facts. Yo, shout out to you, Sebastian. Bam. Bro, it would be disgusting. What? They would want quadruple fakes, triple fakes, flea flickers, flicker back to the flea, reverse flea flicker, triple round with a pull flea flicker. Bro, it was, oh God, bro. Bro, don't do this to me. Y'all hurting my heart because you're making my creativity and my mind open up to the thought of that even being a possibility. All right, game back on.
21-7 Eagles in this third quarter in a game that has had a lot of everything. And Hurts going to give it off to Boston Scott. And not much there. And so the 49ers, during this win streak, they've been first in everything. And you look at what they've done in the second half, 5.5 points per game in the second half.
With Tyreek Hill, bro. Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce with Lamar.
Favors Philadelphia.
Bro, Jesus God, bro.
To me, that's their only hope. Their hope is that this.
They would say he has too much help.
In store for the best in the league.
And it's not fair.
Second half, but takeaways to this struggling offense, seems like the only path back.
Hurts gonna throw it. Pressure. Roll. Now this is gonna take off Jalen Hurts up across the 15 and out to the 16 or so. Really the first time he's taken off today. And this is what we're faced with right now. Eagles up by 2 possessions. But Greg, you're talking about the NFC ranks this year. Number 1 for Philadelphia and all the big plays and all their offense up until rushing, which is 4th against number 1 in everything for San Francisco. That's where the game's being decided right this second.
Yeah, it's best first best. And I think right now, Nick Sirianni and Shane Steichen have a decision to make. You know your opponent's offense is reeling. You know they're potentially operating without a quarterback who can throw the ball down the field. Does it change your approach, your aggressive nature you've had all year on offense?
3rd down. Hurts throws far side of the field. It's caught. Devontae Smith will convert for
first down.
It's that 4th and 3 that was controversial. That'll keep the drive moving.
Yeah, just a really simple throw and catch. Very soft coverage on the top of the screen.
Yeah, bum.
On that left side, just a real soft cushion. A lot of space between him and Smith pre-snap. That's an easy decision by Jalen Hurts.
He's going to hand it off here. Gainwell spinning his way out to the 30. And I'm curious how aggressive you think the Eagles will be here. Obviously, we know about their run game, but it feels like the game is kind of hanging in the balance right now with Shane Steichen's offense.
Yeah, you're fighting human nature, right? Human nature, your gut tells you the only way, the only path back, or maybe the easiest path back, I should say, is by giving them the ball, is turning it over, or some sort of sudden change. But I don't see a lot of conservatism in this Philadelphia offense.
Gainwell again tries to stretch to the edge and tackled for a loss that time. As Nick Bosa out there blew that play up, and now 3rd down again. Boy, Bosa just looks like he's giving you everything today. He's had a battle with Lane Johnson all day. He's got cleated on special teams when a player got thrown into him. He's got blood all over his socks.
It just seems like he's due. You know, he went last week. They keep moving him over to this right side. Going against Lane Johnson. Lots been made about him playing through that adductor injury. And his performance today, neutralizing the pass rush of Nick Bosa, has been critical.
3rd down. Hurts with pressure, low throw, bobbled, and a great catch and a first up. Gainwell still chugging.
Gainwell again.
Gainwell first to catch.
Woo!
17 yards and a first down.
Really nice
Bro, exactly. Bad throws and they're still catching.
That he needed. The ball's a little off target. That is a great catch.
But remember, he wasn't missing those in the year his shoulders hurt. To be fair, MDT, his shoulders hurt.
He does a great job reacting to a tough throw.
Hurts on the keep, sprinting to the edge and gets up around midfield. As today's Next Gen Stats powered by AWS, Greg, explain to the viewer why the Eagles are running to the weak side in emerging.
Because traditionally in this RPO-style offense, where the majority of your offensive weapons are, the tight end, the slot receiver, they're to your passing strength. You want the run action to go to the weak side because the zone defender, the pass defender that you're identifying is over there covering one of those receivers to the strong side, and that's the defender I'm reading. He bites on the run, I replace him with the pass. He slow plays like Fred Warner did earlier in the game, you give it to the back.
2nd down, Hurts quick throw, knocked in the air and incomplete. Jimmy Ward, great coverage on Pascal that time to knock it away. Now 3rd down and 6.
Yeah, really nice job here. Jimmy Ward been working in the slot all day. Perfect timing. Contact comes right as the ball comes. He's able to get that left hand. And one of these 3rd downs, San Francisco has to get this pass rush activated. This defensive line has to come through and make a play. And they got to get as many possessions for their offense as possible, considering the circumstances that they're working with.
Facts, Sebastian. He's been eating. Gainwell's nice.
3rd and 6. Hurts low nut going deep. Quez Watkins is knocked away. Another terrific play for Charvarius Ward, who's having himself a game.
Oh boy, has he ever. I mean, he was a big free agent acquisition coming over from Kansas City, and he goes stride for stride. And just an unbelievable job. He knows when the wide receiver's eyes open up, that ball's in the air, turns his head around, maintains in phase with his inside arm. And that left hand goes up and high points the ball. He's had a great day no matter who he's matched up with.
Here's Kern. He struggled today and just barely got that off. There's a penalty flag, though. McLeod coming up to catch it on the far sideline.
Did they get first down?
Keep in mind it was a 4th down and 6. Jordan Mason, I think, is the one that got Kern, but let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense on the 24. 15-yard penalty. Automatic. First down.
Mike Pereira, do you like that call?
Yeah, I do. I mean, he hits actually the kicking leg, but he hits him with such force that it caused him to go down like that. It's a discretionary call by the referee, but I think it is roughing.
Yeah, so it doesn't always have to be the plant leg. With the force, didn't allow him to land, according to Mike. Greg, I tell you one thing. These penalties are killing San Francisco today.
They are, but, you know, it's hard to blame them. You understand the circumstances that you're operating with. It's going to take a defensive play, a special teams play, a block punt, a kick, a turnover to try to get back into this game. You can see here again, 24 Mason. It's a great rush. Goes to the block point. You heard Mike's explanation, and it's just one of those fine lines between playing aggressive and trying to tip the game into your favor, and unfortunately, the game sometimes tips back.
For real, Tanja, big time hurting him.
Design run, lead block of Kelsey. Hurts, first down. And running his way down inside the 23 with a good lead block and a pickup of 12.
He felt that.
Thursday night for Super Bowl 57, the NFL's brightest stars.
Hurts felt that hit. He's grimacing.
From the 2022 season. NFL Honors Thursday, February 9th at 9 Eastern.
Perfect play call here, right into the mouth of that pressure. You're going to see Jalen Hurts. He takes a big shot there by Gibson to free safety, but saw Hufanga, the safety, come off that left edge. Perfect play call against that blitz.
Give it, nope, it's a key. Hurts, same play on the side, slides down now. Well, that's significant, because remember, he's playing with that shoulder injury, and when we talked to Hurts the other day, he said, yeah, I'm not 100%. I'm not going to tell you that I am, but at this point of the year, it's go time.
Well, if he's not 100%, I think we all are pretty excited about what that 100% looks like, because he's been fantastic today. And, you know, when you're a running quarterback, the question always comes is, what is the risk reward? And I think when you have a player that you want to activate at the quarterback position as a runner, as long as he's willing to take some hits, it's worth giving him the ball. Once he becomes unwilling to take those hits, his effectiveness as a runner deteriorates.
Another design run and breaks a tackle.
Hurts!
First down and more. First and goal. Eagles and a late flag and a couple of them.
Yeah, and San Francisco right now is just unraveling. He's clearly out of bounds. Hufanga pushes him in the back. You can imagine this defense right now, just the frustration is mounting.
Yup. Woo-hoo! That boy Jalen took off on him.
Right here, 56. He has him. As we said, Hurts is willing to run through contact. He's willing to play running back as a ball carrier, and you can clearly see he's giving himself up out of bounds. Hufanga puts two hands in his back and sends him out of bounds, and just feels like this San Francisco team is feeling a lot of pressure here defensively with everything that's gone on up to this point.
First and goal. Hurts gives it off. Scott still fighting his way and then stopped short of the one. As Boston Scott has got a touchdown run today. You know, for Hurts, he'd really saved the quarterback runs until this drive. It's kind of been activated on this drive now. 9 carries for 37 yards.
Hey, take another look at it. Just a great mix of smooth running.
See, Iron Addict, big trust.
And that time, a rare time where he's was denied, but it hasn't happened too many times on that quarterback sneak. But the 49ers make a stand there, and it's...
Oh, look, they have a quarterback that doesn't try to Superman over the top like he's LeBron James.
Yeah, you want to show pad level? Offensive line coaches around the world are rejoicing right now. I mean, that's how you teach it. Pad under pad, drive your legs. I mean, that's like going back in time. You have to imagine there's no chance this is anything other than 4-down territory for this Eagles offense.
Gonna sneak it again. Hurts looking for a push from behind.
That's in! Touchdown! Eagles! That's what he did. He said he could give it. That's him saying bye-bye. It's over.
See this big void right here?
It's over.
That's where Jalen Hurts sees pre-snap, and you see how he tries to just get into that little bit of a wedge? That's all you need. There was bodies across the interior, but he just identified pre-snap. A little crack in that defensive line's alignment.
This is a blowout. Unpopular opinion. I don't want another Eagles coach. Listen, I'm going to be real with you. With the way the Eagles are coaching these teams, bro. What's his name went over to Jacksonville and is playing out and he had that team playing out of its mind. Now you got this coach coming and playing out of his mind, bro. I would love one of them, bro. Love it. Love it. I get it's unpopular what you're saying, C Iron, but bro, with the way Philly's playing, because think about it, Harbaugh. I told this to somebody already. Matter of fact, I said it to the stream. No matter who's coming in here, Harbaugh still wants to run the ball. Make no mistake about it. Harbaugh still wants to run the ball. I don't care if it's Andy Reid as the OC. He wants to run the ball. So, because of that, we need a guy that can do both at a high level. And if he can do both at a high level, then we're good. Hurts has been my number 2 behind Lamar since he came in the league. I hate when they disrespect black mobile quarterbacks. Yeah, it's been a thing just through, NFL history, But that's why I want him to win. Because what are you going to say? You gave a mobile quarterback the weapons that you would usually give to these other QBs, right? And he goes out and he wins a title. Bro, I'm telling you this right now. If the Eagles can come back again next year and be in the Super Bowl with the Ravens, bro, that might be the most watched Super Bowl of all time. I'm telling y'all that. Mark my words. If everything goes straight, we get Lamar some weapons, and it's the Ravens versus the Eagles for the Super Bowl. That means Jalen Hurts trying to get 2 straight Super Bowls with Lamar trying to get his first. Bro, the pandemonium. I'm going to that game. I'll be there. I'll be in one of the suitcases like this. Straight up curled up, just waiting for somebody to let me out the bag. As soon as I'm out that bag, I'm running up there to the press box like I'm supposed to be there, and I'm sitting there watching the game. And after the Ravens win, I'm jumping on the field and interviewing Lamar. Lamar, tell me, how does it feel? Does it feel good? Straight up. Hey, yo, I'm not missing that. I would not miss that game. I've told people that. After the success of Philly, with a quarterback that doesn't throw as good as Lamar and is not as fast or as mobile as he is, and look at what happened when you gave him some weapons. Come on now, bro. They can't say nothing. All right, game back on again.
Game with that injured shoulder. Deebo Samuel taking this kick return, trying to make a big play happen. Penalty flag flies as Samuel jumps over the 25.
They even got Deebo Samuel on kick return, bro. They're just trying to get something, bro.
6 penalties the first 2 playoff games combined. They got 9 today, and it is really hurts.
During the return, holding, receiving team number 89.
Another penalty.
Let's go downstairs to Tom.
Guys, when we talked to Nick Sirianni this week,
Yup. John Andrews, you see that? After watching the game, you see Tanja hitting you back up, John, saying, I hope they watching. And one session, you know it's facts, bro. You be there with me. We be there just tied up like this. Get mailed to the game.
What did he do? He showed clips of that to his team to show that he needed to get better. And he showed clips of the second press conference as a result as well. Here goes McCaffrey.
McCaffrey looking to run is 30 seconds ago in this half. And it's interesting for the 49ers now in a deep hole. And Josh Johnson has been ruled officially out with a concussion. So,
wow. So Josh Johnson's out with a concussion.
Right now with Purdy and with McCaffrey and Juszczyk, and who knows, with Purdy, he threw that little short pass, but you just don't know if he's able to throw with the elbow. Final seconds of the third, they're just going to run it here. McCaffrey's got a first down, and that'll take us to the end of this third quarter. So the Eagles, 1 quarter away from a return trip to the Super Bowl, 28-7 here in Philly.
Bro, shout out to Philly fans, man. This is crazy. Shout out to Philly fans. They doing their thing, man. They really doing their thing, man. They came to win. Can't even get mad at them, bro. They came to win and they're doing what they got to do. Bro, dang. This is sick, bro. Like, let me get back. We on commercials. Let's get back to this, what's it called? The chat. Session say, yes, sir. You know it, bro. Yo, listen, I'll be taping us. We'll be live from YouTube on there too. I'll be in there talking from the crate, from the shipping device that I have planted my body inside of. Bro, I'm telling you. You live streaming Bengals and Chiefs, bro. I know people want me to. I don't know, bro. It's still up in the air. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we've been live streaming now. It's gonna go 3 hours, bro. So I don't know, Reign Supreme. I have it up in the air right now. Tanja Bowman, when the Eagles win this, Nitro, you know the Raven fans gonna be on Twitter about how Philly built around Hurts and they should have did it with Lamar. Because it's facts. Tanja, that is facts. You know what the problem is? The Ravens invested in Lamar's legs and not his arm. We already seen what Lamar's arm can do. He has the most accurate 400-yard passing game in the NFL history. Like, we already know what his arm can do. The man is elite. Give him some weapons and let him go to work. But the Ravens wanted to double down on his legs. You reap what you sow. C Iron Addict. I guess we have to hope the Ravens don't Raven the OC choice. Bro, they better not. Listen, I need Lamar to be proactive on this too. I want Lamar to be kind of a butthole. I'm not going to lie to you. Excuse my French. I kind of want him to be a butthole about it. I want him to be like, no, I don't want that guy. Or I think he's trash. Or why are we getting that guy? I want to throw. Like, straight up. MDT, Lamar versus Hurts is must-see TV. Bro, it would shatter. Bro, think about it. Especially with how sports are now, every athlete would be watching it.
Elbow injury. And we start the fourth quarter.
Fourth quarter starting.
And here's McCaffrey. And more penalty flags. McCaffrey's still going. Eagles may have jumped there. Greg, I'm assuming if Purdy could throw the ball, I mean, they obviously have to throw the ball right now, and I'm guessing he can't do it.
Yeah, you have to imagine finding yourself down 28-7 to just continue to line up under center, and just continue to hand the ball off as we've seen since he re-entered. Kind of tells you all you need to know, and it's just such a shame. It's a shame for Brock Purdy.
Defense number 94. 5-yard penalty for the previous.
See, Iron, you're right. That's why he didn't want to run, because teams are always going to look at him. Here's the thing. It's hard for people to imagine a QB and a QB be a weapon. Lamar Jackson's a QB, but he's also a weapon. The Ravens have only invested in him to be a weapon, not a QB. He's a dual threat, not a one threat. Like what?
It's just hard to play when you don't have a functioning quarterback.
Little trick right here, Samuel. Looked like he maybe thought about throwing it. Just trying to run. There's just nothing there. And Dominican Sue all over
Bro, he's trying. Debo fighting, bro. He's trying.
Second down.
Now I don't want to belabor the point, but it needs to be said when you don't have
Sessions, you on fire, bro. You facts. Ignored everything he did with his arm. That's all right. Run.
outside of a screen or a quick game, just the advantage it gives to a defense.
When Lamar's throwing, they're like, when he's running, oh, that's the Lamar we drafted. Yeah. Sickening.
McCaffrey on the run. Still McCaffrey able to surge forward and pick up a first down. Yeah, you talked about this Eagles defense under the direction of Jonathan Gannon, who...
Facts, Sebastian. That's why I just said, Sebastian. That's exactly what they did.
Second overall total defense this year. They've been terrific. And again, with the things going on at quarterback, doesn't take away how well they play.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to stream the next game. The internet is starting to lag, and I don't want that to happen to you guys, man. I take pride in that you guys can listen to the game live, and if you can't do that, I'm not going to, nah.
Type coordinators, and it's impressive.
They sneak it inside, get Kittle the ball, just trying to get their playmakers the ball. Earlier today during pregame, Commissioner Roger Goodell and Eagles President Don Smolinski surprising Philadelphia native Joseph Honorado and his son with tickets to the Super Bowl. Joseph, retired youth volunteer football coach, 30 years of service in Philadelphia. Liberty Bell Youth Organization, also worked at various homes.
You know what? Cheap like Little Caesars Pizza. But if you're having a problem with Little Caesars Pizza, let me tell you what you do. You ask for extra sauce, and you ask for them to double the heat, or cook it for like double the time or whatever else it is, and you'll like their pizza then. If not, tastes like cardboard.
Samuel. And tripped up. Maddox is there in from the secondary. I mean, if you're Kyle Shanahan right now, you got to be thinking, okay, I mean, I know I love to run the ball, but what can you possibly call?
Yeah, at some point, your only option is just to continue to repeat runs. I mean, that's pretty clear. Remember, that one pass was on the third down screen they threw to McCaffrey on the opening drive that Purdy returned to the game in the third quarter. So
hand it off again. McCaffrey is still fighting, and he's going to come up short, but you have to think they're going to go for it here.
Yeah, there's no question. You got nothing to lose. There's no doubt. Any point in the game, this is a go, let alone when you find yourself down 3 scores in the fourth quarter. It's just a matter of how creative can Kyle Shanahan continue to be.
Come on, Kyle.
In the run game without just turning and giving it to Christian McCaffrey, running into a brick wall every play.
Yeah, McCaffrey running into brick walls. Debo too, running into nothing but brick walls.
4th and 2. Samuel is buried. Fletcher Cox. Maddox. Eagles take over.
Eagles going to the Super Bowl, guys.
They are feeling it in Philadelphia.
Listen, hey, let me tell you something right now. Listen, what up, Jerk? What up, Jerk? Is that your name? What up, Jerk? I want to make sure I'm not saying it right. Like, is that what up, Junior K? I'm just gonna say Junior K because I don't want to call you a jerk, right? What up, Junior K? Right? Let me tell you this right now. If Niners get Lamar, the NFL, and I mean this, you're talking about multiple Super Bowls in one of the biggest media markets in the world. It would be pandemonium. Imagine Michael Vick in California. A better Michael Vick, a more accurate Michael Vick, a easier to coach Michael Vick, a taller, bigger Michael Vick. I'm not going to say faster because Michael Vick was fast. But just as fast, almost as fast. Like, bro, come on, bro. If you think the media talks about Lamar now, if Lamar's in New York or California, bro, the media, bro, where do you think ESPN is located? Where do you, like, bro, I mean, Bristol, but a lot of their shows be taking place in Los Angeles. A lot of them. And so does Fox Sports. Shannon and Skip, they out in Cali. The Herd out in Cali. Yo, Sebastian funny, bro. Shout out to you, bro. Yo, this man said, yo, dang, Eagles did our 2019 season, but even better. But in Lamar's case, he did what Jalen Hurts did with dirt for weapons. I want to remind everybody, Lamar Jackson threw for 36 touchdowns while sitting out an accumulation of 2.5 games. That's crazy. Lamar was on pace for like 40-something touchdowns. Y'all realize that, right? Yo. Like, there's levels to this. If Lamar played the whole game, he would have ended up with easily, I want to mind you, because didn't he have like 40? He would have ended up with easily 50 total touchdowns. He would have rushed for about 1,400 to 1,500 yards on the ground, and he would have threw for another 4 or 5 touchdowns. He would have thrown 40, bro. It would have been ridiculous. Game back on. Yeah, they're just running the ball at this point, guys.
Now Landon Dickerson appears.
As I was saying, Reg, I know it's in Bristol, but they be shooting out a lot of the shows out in Cali. And all of Fox Sports is out in Cali.
Dickerson named to the Pro Bowl in his second season this year.
Oh, for real? Shout out to you, Big Reg. All right, sir.
And they tend to him. They do that. And we'll be right back after these messages.
Man, I feel bad for the 49ers, man. They're another season derailed by nothing but injuries. Nothing but injuries. I just don't want Baltimore to waste Lamar how Cleveland did LeBron early on. You know what? What up, Junior K? I'll be real with you. I feel that. I do. Because once again, when you're a physical freak, they just expect that they don't have to give you as much. Because they can do everything around you at a discount. Because you carry so much of the load. And I told people this. I said I never had a problem with LeBron leaving Cleveland. My only problem was that he chose to team up with 3 other. At the time when you looked at the LeBron case, all 3 of them were top 10 players. That's crazy. 3 of the top 10 players in the league on one squad is crazy.
Gainwell's got it. Cuts to the outside. Good move, good speed, and a first down for Kenneth Gainwell. He's had another big impact on this game after a big week last week.
Yeah, it's just not a good job on the edge. You're going to see Nick Bosa. He's the edge player. Jimmy Ward needs to fit outside the running back. He's the real, right? So there's the line of scrimmage edge player. Then there's the perimeter contained player. And 2 guys get in the same gap and allows Kenneth Gainwell to kind of wind that thing all the way back.
You know Shanahan's pissed. You know it. Because he keeps getting hit with injuries. Injuries keep derailing that team.
Give it to him again, and he's wrapped up immediately. Nowhere to go as Eric Armstead has the beat on him. People wonder about the Eagles. You know, they won so many blowout games. You know, how would they do in a grinded-out game against the #1 defense in the league? And look, every yard is...
The #1 defense in the league got 28 hung on them. I'm just going to put that out there.
Question. This is
If your offense can't do anything, the defense,
This is probably
bro.
the best defense they're going to face not only all year, especially in the playoffs, but they've done a great job.
Gainwell again, sandwich, nowhere to go. And it'll bring up third down. They got 135 rush yards as a team. They were the 5th best rushing team in the league. But you said, and they kind of did that. They usually pass to take the lead, try and run and close it out.
Yeah, and it's just what makes them such a challenge, right? We came onto the broadcast talking about that they're willing and able to really win any style of game, and whether it turns into a high score passing attack.
At this point of the game, I would take Hurts out. Hurts needs to be put up. Not gonna lie, Lamar would eat with Debo if he found a way out of there. Facts, Sebastian.
There's so much to take away as a defense. It's the ultimate challenge.
Third and long, Gainwell looking for a little seam and runs up in the middle into a brick wall. Javon Kinlaw was there first. And some tensions flaring. No penalty flags that I see. Now, a very late flag.
Yeah, I'd be curious what they were calling here. You're going to see Dre Greenlaw. What made them mad was Dre Greenlaw was taking full-on Rocky Balboa right hooks to the ball. I don't know if maybe somebody else came in. Take a look. The left hooks, right? He's punching at that ball.
Be careful. Unnecessary roughness defense. Number 57. After this is the goal. Automatic. First down.
Well, Kyle Shanahan has had a beef all day with some of the officiating, but as we've shown you, it's
He's like, he hit the ball. I don't agree with that. He was hitting the ball.
Legit, but that's a 10th penalty, and Greg, that's just that's frustration.
Yeah, it's not so much. I mean, we see teams
implement
that peanut punch and try to attack the ball. There's nothing wrong with that. It was the repeated punching clearly after the whistle and clearly after the forward progress had ended, and that's we've seen it now. This defense has shouldered a lot of the burden today. A lot of things out of their control, and sometimes the frustration mounts.
This is going to be a fade route. This is going to be a fade route. I think it's going to be a fade route. Fade route or inside or...
Gainwell again, dancing around. Nowhere to go. Just spinning in the backfield there. And it'll bring up second down. You know, you think about Nick Sirianni, Greg, and we talked to him his second year and on the precipice of taking his team to the Super Bowl. He was so fired.
I want to see if people are going to hold Purdy to not playing like how they did Lamar. I want to see. I want to see.
He's going to show Rocky IV to his kids yesterday.
I really want to see.
You know, it just hit me like holy smokes, from Mount Union, where he went to college, powerhouse D3 school, to here. And now he's 7 minutes away from taking the Eagles back to the Super Bowl. Gainwell again. Just finding his way down to the 11.
Yeah, it's so rare to find a situation where the coach's personality really kind of embodies the personality of their city. And you mentioned it, that whole idea, that whole mantra of being the underdog, his entire life. He kind of channels that through not only his entire playing career, but now his fast rise in his coaching career. You can hear the crowd. They know what's in store in the next 2 weeks, but the city of the underdog story of Rocky and everything that comes with it, their head coach, he doesn't shy away from it. He leans into it.
Third and 7, tackled immediately as Gainwell that time by McGill. And here comes the field goal team.
Yeah, just run the clock. That's what they're doing. 31-7. This is a blowout.
Come on and have his first opportunity here today. See a 31-yard try. As the Eagles looking to add icing onto the cake here. Kick is up and it is good.
31-7.
31-7, and it hurt hurts so good if you're an Eagles fan. MVP candidate hurts so bad if you're a fan of the Niners. Philly up big.
Playoff time, baby. Games.
Woo! All right, let's get to the chat. This is the home stretch. The game about to be done. Oh, man. All right. Let's see. Been telling... I know y'all finna go in on him, bro. Purdy, no match when it comes to Hurts. Facts. Jonathan Wilson, would it be disrespectful if they took Hurts out and put in their backup QB? Oh, I already said that. MDT, been telling people Purdy ain't that dude. Bro, let me tell you something right now. I want to see, and I mean this, I want to see if they're going to hold him for not really coming back in the game the whole time and then walking back in there. We're going to see just what that injury is after. We're going to see if he really could play. We're going to see if they're going to do him dirty like they did to Lamar. I just want to say. Right, but they'll probably go back to not caring about Purdy. How do you not, bro, how do you, that's crazy, right? Because everyone's saying they're going to go back to not liking Purdy, but what they accomplished with him, bro, Trey Lance is going to have a very short leash. Very short. If they're already showing that Purdy, they're winning and scoring a lot of points with Purdy and stuff like that, Trey Lance, bro, is going to have to come in like gangbusters. Straight up, bro. Not going to happen. If I was the 49ers, I'd trade Purdy, Trey Lance, and Garoppolo to the Ravens for Lamar. Yo. That's a good one, bro. Ho.
Hey, yo.
That's a good one, Sessions, bro. I know it's not going to happen, but shoot. Like here, you want a more one? Yo. Oh. Bro, game back on. Let's go.
Debo Samuel back deep. Gonna take it on out. And breaks a couple of tackles. Samuel still on his feet, still going. And finally gonna be wrestled by multiple Eagles down to the ground just across the 30. Well, these Eagles have been the best team in the NFC all year. They earned the #1 seed. A little bit of a scrum right now. They'll break it up. And in a few minutes, they're going to feel something pretty special. You did in your career. Played in the Super Bowl with the Panthers. So what's it like? What are they feeling right now?
Yeah, and the opportunity to host the NFC Championship trophy on your home field in front of your home crowd. As you said, I had the opportunity to experience that back in 2015. What was a memorable and kind of magical season. We fell short in the Super Bowl, but these next 2 weeks leading up to their trip out to Arizona are going to be unlike any experience these players have ever felt. It's a really special night, and to be able to do it in front of your home crowd just makes it much more so. As you see Christian McCaffrey now gone to that Wildcat option at quarterback.
Yeah, Tevin Coleman in the game. We're going to a couple flips back to McCaffrey. Why not? Pump fakes. Now he lets one fly, and there's no one over there. McCaffrey actually has a touchdown pass this year, and he's got 2 touchdown passes in his career. Just throwing it out, just in case.
Yeah, we were there. That was his kind of welcome to San Francisco moment earlier in the year.
Sorry for the cough, guys. Like I said, my throat is really going right now.
Caught one, threw one. He had kind of the
Yo, the
first sense of
49ers
performance. We'll see if they
bench looks
keep
so
that
disheartened, bro.
quarterback.
I feel bad for them, bro, because they're better than what they played tonight, and just injuries derailed them, bro.
Trick play that didn't really result in much.
Purdy back in, looking to throw for only the second time since the injury. Just a little underneath pass, and it goes nowhere. Brandon Graham right there in the tackle.
Why are they even keeping Purdy in if he can't throw the ball 2 feet? It doesn't make sense. Like, put McCaffrey back in. I don't even think they have to fully guarantee the contract. Give Lamar the 235 and then make it a 275 contract so you have some wiggle room. That's what you do, or give him the exact thing and give it a little more. Right? Boom. 50 mil a year, right? And you have a whole bunch that's guaranteed, and you have some wiggle room.
McCaffrey looks for a seam, has one, and then is wrestled down now.
Oh, shout out to you, Sebastian, man. Shout out to you, bro. Yo, 49 is taking cheap shots now.
We got a couple different scrums. We got a scrum here at the bottom. The officials. Now you see big old 65 trying to pull it. Oh, now we're getting serious now. Trent Williams has had enough. Trent Williams has entered the party and
yeah, 49 is taking jabs and punches.
Philadelphia has to keep their players on the bench. They have bigger things to prepare for going forward. They can't have any of their players get caught up in any of this.
Teams to the sideline, please. Both teams to the sideline. Both teams to the sideline. Both teams to the sideline, please.
Trent Williams need to be kicked out of the game for that, bro.
Well, these two were going with it, and then Trent Williams said enough of that. Threw Kayvon Wallace out of there, and then it really went crazy. Flags flying, and everyone lathered up here in Philadelphia, crowd going crazy. Mike, what's the procedure here for the officiating crew?
Well, New York, since there was a penalty called, can look at all of this action and determine if anyone's to be thrown out or how many are to be thrown out. They'll throw out Williams. They're going to throw him out for that slam down on the ground. And you can't leave the bench area, too. So after the fact, there'll probably be a lot of fine letters that go out. In San Francisco as they entered the field. So
yo, he calmed down when Ndamukong Suh came through. When Ndamukong Suh came through, they were like, all right, everyone chill. He be stomping on people.
Everybody apart while they figure out what they're going to do.
Now, Mike, you mentioned some of the players on the sideline. I mean, I specifically saw Hassan Reddick and multiple guys.
On both teams.
I'll ask you after he announces it.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness. Offense, number 71. Personal foul, unnecessary roughness. Defense, number 42. Both players will be disqualified from the game.
So, Mike, just to finish my question, so twofold. Is there any risk, you mentioned...
Who from Philly is getting...
He was ejected. Is there any risk of him having to be required to sit out the Super Bowl? And then secondly, you mentioned fine letters. If you come off the sideline to enter the scrum, are those guys potentially in jeopardy of missing the Super Bowl, or is it just fines?
They are. Now, they would be fines, but you're not, this is not an automatic ejection foul where it carries over to the Super Bowl. Unless they're to suspend them. If they were to suspend them, then that would occur, but I really don't think in this case that there would be that.
Great. Because I think right now, if you're a Philadelphia Eagle fan, you want every player you can. You don't want to lose anyone.
49ers trying to muck up the game as bad as possible, bro. They mad that they lost.
Well away. I'm going to just sit back and watch this thing. And Trent Williams and Kayvon Wallace ejected. There goes Williams.
Will the game clock operator please set the game clock to 4:13?
5. Yo, Tanja's like 5. Yo. Yeah, thanks, man. My throat is killing me, bro. Boogie down. EJ Hurts is having the run Lamar should have had in 2019. If only Lamar had a complete team around him like Hurts, though. Facts. AAM, yes, they're sore losing, bro. They're sore losers.
McCaffrey, little razzle-dazzle. Samuel gets away from one tackle. Not the next. Blankenship with the hit. Eagles take over.
Hey, fumble. Bro, tempers are flaring, bro.
We'll give credit where credit's due. Of course, you know, we've talked about the boxing analogy, the
Boogie down. I was sick and tired of the Brock Purdy hype train as if the Niners didn't have a top 5 roster. The Niners have a top 2 roster. Bro.
Boston Scott getting the carries. Gardner Minshew in at quarterback. Rihanna returning at the Apple Music Super Bowl 57 halftime show, February 12th on Fox, where the Eagles will be, and they'll await the winner of the AFC Championship a little bit later with the Bengals in Kansas City. Jeffrey Lurie, the owner of the Eagles, on the sideline enjoying this one. For the Niners, a year of hard work and a great season, losing their 3rd and 4th string quarterbacks today. Just unfair. Scott taken to the ground. It's so difficult. You work the whole year for that, and then playing with your 3rd string quarterback who's been great, and then you lose him and the next.
And Dominic Sue's gonna have a chance at another title, bro.
Yeah,
shout out to him.
You can only overcome so much in the NFL, and then you find yourself going up against what's been the best team in the entire league all season long in the Philadelphia Eagles, and it was just a hill they couldn't climb. And I don't know how many teams could have weathered what they had to weather to even get to this point, but right now the story is this Philadelphia Eagles team. They've been magic all season. Their season's going to continue.
It's Scott right up the gut, just running out time. He's going to be a little short of a first down. So it'll bring up 4th and short. Looks like both teams content to let it run down to the 2-minute warning. We've hit the 2-minute warning. It's going to be a party in Philadelphia tonight. Brian Dawkins, an all-time Eagle great, and these fans ready to celebrate the Eagles 2 minutes away.
Brock Purdy looked like he nothing wrong, but just his arm hurt a little bit. Like, bro, that's crazy. Hey, and I'm gonna be real with you. Those are clean hits on the QBs that they had. All they did was stop the ball from. It wasn't like it was dirty hits or anything like that that took their QBs out. They just got injured. You know what I'm saying? Listen, Big Reg, to be fair, during the beginning of the game, I was saying that because you weren't here at the beginning of the stream, saying, yo, it looked like 49ers were taking some cheap shots after the whistle and stuff like that. I called that out. If you watch the stream back, I said, like, yo, why it look like there was a part where the 49ers had the Eagles player down on the ground holding his neck, and the referee saw it happen, and the Eagle player's like, yo, and he just kept holding him there, and he's trying to get up, and he keeps forcing him down out of bounds, and the referee didn't call nothing. And when the Eagles fans say, hey, don't touch me like that, then they threw the flag. So this was the 49ers from the beginning, to be fair, Reg. To be fair. So this, like I said before, I didn't want them to lose like this. Losing all of your QBs, having no one to throw the ball, you know what I mean? But the 49ers was doing cheap shots from the beginning of the game. They were doing this stuff from the beginning of the game. I felt like they came in saying, let's rough them up, punch them in the face, and see if they can respond. But Philly, you know, they're more healthy. At the end of the day, this is a war of attrition. And Philly is very healthy, to say the least, especially compared to the 49ers. So, or at least at the quarterback position. So that's why I was saying going when I said that. Philly wasn't taking none. You had go back. Do you think Lamar is done with B-More? No, I don't. I've told everybody this. I don't think Lamar is done with B-More. I think that Lamar gets signed, and I think that they get him a big-time receiver. I think that they make Bateman come back. I think they go to the draft and they draft the receiver and they get a big receiver. I'm telling you, that's what I think truly happens. The game is back on, guys.
VP football operations, his 23rd year in Philly. A hug from Fletcher Cox. And the Eagles on 4th down will just go here. Give it to Gainwell up the middle. First down. Well, it's been an unreal year for the 49ers, and just a shame with the injuries here in this one. But make no mistake, the Eagles have been the best team in the division, in the conference, I should say, all year. And they've certainly earned it here today.
Yeah, and the exclamation point, the highlight of every game, as you line up in this victory formation. I know it's not a lot of the starters, not a lot of the guys that were in there to get them to this point. But anytime you can take that knee, flip the ball to the official, and walk off conference champion, that's a pretty special way to end it.
I'll be real with you. I think Tom Brady wants to play for them, but I don't think they want to give or pay Tom Brady.
One more knee will do it. The Philadelphia Eagles are going back to the Super Bowl.
Boy, I feel bad for Shanahan, bro. Shanahan's up the bench. I gotta give it, man. Shanahan, he didn't do a Bill Belichick and just tap your hand and walk away. He's talking to them, man. That takes a big man, bro. Because when you lose the way that they lost this game, it hurts. It hurts. It hurts when you put so much time and effort into being the best. And for it to be, you know what I'm saying, really taken away from you because of injury, it just, to go as far as they can go.
It's as simple as it gets. I see it written on your face. You're going to the Super Bowl. What does it mean?
Obviously, this is something to dream about as a kid, and
2012 was so long ago. Bang, bang, Philly gang. Yes, sir, Session! Let's go!
Don't do anything for each other. It's pretty sweet.
Bro, all right, we're done with that. That game is over. We know who won. Yo, bro, listen, I'm going to be real with y'all, right? Here's the thing. And I'm gonna keep saying this. I think that, like I said before, that they played a very, very good game. It just came down to the war of attrition. And, you know, Philly had more attrition than they did. That's just fact. You know, this is the NFL. This is what sometimes happens. You know, you could be perfect all year and then, you know, find a wave. The reason why I think the 49ers are so angry is because they weathered the Jimmy G, right? And the Trey Lance injury. And then you're like, okay, we weathered it. We got Brock Purdy, our third playing out of his mind. Bet. Then all of a sudden, in the biggest game of the season, Purdy goes down. Purdy was throwing on the sideline like nothing was wrong, bro. Like, to me, it just looks bad optically. Like, he didn't even try to get back in there. Because and I know people are going to be like, you don't know how injured he is, whatever. I'm just holding him to the standard in which the media holds Lamar to. To be fair, that's all I'm doing. That's all I'm doing. Big Reg, I'm very happy for Hurts and the Eagles. John Angie, I feel for Shanahan. Seems like he always a QB short. Bro, this is what I'm trying to tell some Raven fans. They out here talking about we'll be all right. We don't need Lamar. We don't need, bro, are you crazy? Look at how stacked the 49ers are. And they can't go as far as they need to go without a quarterback. Bro, bro, hey, they got a defense. They got running backs. They got receivers. They got tight ends. Great O-line. And they can't go anywhere because of the QB. Come on now, bro. Bro. That's why it gets me so frustrated when I talk to some Raven fans. Because it's come on now. Common sense has to take hold sometime. All right, so let's see. Boogie down. I think the Ravens are looking at the Eagles and seeing the success Hurts is having and realize they made a mistake by not letting LJ real talent like they, or getting LJ real talent like they did for Hurts. Facts. Boogie, facts. Bro, it's been one of those things where it's a glaring weakness on their part. They built wrong. I've always AMs. I've always liked Philly. Ravens my team, but I like Philly too. That's why I say I like Philly. That's what I'm saying. I'm rooting for them. They're bird gang. The Charm City player, Brandon Ace. How much do you think this affects Kyle Shanahan's legacy now? This does not affect Kyle Shanahan's legacy. This man went 12-1 with a third-string QB. He has had injury galore for multiple seasons. Players keep getting hurt. Defense, offense, defense, or both. And the man went to the NFC Championship again. And he made it to a Super Bowl. It's not Shanahan, bro. It's not Shanahan. Tanja, Charm City, the Ravens could have did it the same way, but we always crying broke. Facts. How you gonna cry broke after Lamar's making you all that money, then be like, all right, you made us all this money, but we don't want to pay you? Come on now, bro. It don't make it make sense. Ravens have no excuses. Lamar rookie deal was $9 million over 4 years. Yo, Tanja said $9 million over 4 years. I repeat. Yo, shout out to you, Tanja. Boogie. The Eagles are a better org than the Ravens. Look at their Super Bowl track record over the past 5 to 6 seasons. That's crazy, right? Us Raven fans are celebrating the two that we got, right? Philly is about to do what we did since our inception, right? In a 5-6 year span. They're going to have more success than this team in a 5 or 6 year span, while letting go their supposedly number one or franchise QB and franchise coach. Despicable in the NFC. Bro, the Eagles are a better org than yeah. King of Demise. Hey, what's up, bro? What's up? Yes, sir. The Ravens wouldn't have made it to the playoffs this season without Lamar. They lose over half the games they won in their first half of the season. Facts! Bro, they ended the season 2-3. 2-3. They couldn't score 13 points. The Ravens without Lamar Jackson is a 5-win club. Max, you might get 8, maybe 7. Because you can never count out Justin Tucker's leg. But, bro, people are so blind to that, bro. Tanja, Ravens stuck with Greg Roman too long. Yeah, easily stuck with him too long. Way too long. They could have. And to make it worse, he was the highest paid offensive coordinator in the NFL. I'm going to pull a Tanja. I repeat, Greg Roman was the highest paid OC in the entire NFL. Let that sink in. Bruh. Jesus. Charm City, that's true, Bowman. But let's be honest, we never were able to have any cap space. Thank God with ATC. He helped us out, get out of some crazy contracts and get some cap space. Bro. EDC, yeah. I figured what you were saying, Charm. I was like, ATC? I think, was he trying to say AT&T? But Charm City also said, EDC's got that LeBron look on his face when people coming after his legacy. His legacy is on the line. EDC's legacy is on the line because what you've been given is a You were gifted a generational QB. And you fumbled it so far. So, yeah. Facts at Tanja. Yep. Charm City, they had money for defense. Roquan, $100 million. Marcus Williams, $70 million. But it's the cap only. I keep trying to say that. They have a lot of money for defense. A lot. They can find every dollar, every coin in the couch for defense. For offenses, hold on. We got to think this through. That's a lot of money. Hi! Huntley is a steep drop-off from Lamar, points-wise and playmaking ability. Facts. Lamar Jackson can make the magical happen with little to nothing. Little to nothing. Huntley does not. Huntley on a team like maybe the 49ers or something like that might look great. He might do amazing. I'd put him over Purdy in that system, right? Because I'll tell you what, he runs better than Purdy. And to me, they throw just along the same. Charm City, you're not wrong, but we're acting like they didn't deserve it. Look at the games that Marcus Williams missed. We probably could have needed him. Tanja, Charm City, we never got to see what the offense had to offer because the offense was Lamar Jackson. Facts. He was the entire offense, and it's kind of sad that it went there. Like when I've already told people, when you see how good the Philly has been, it's a darn shame. It's a darn shame because you're looking at it being like, bro, why are the Ravens so hard-headed? You ever had a kid that you looked at and be like, why is your head so tough? That's the Ravens. Like straight up. Charm City, like I said, I can't put everything on EDC because I feel like he wasn't able to get the players he wants because he had to deal with Greg Roman in the system. No. Charm City, it changed that real quick. It wasn't Greg Roman. It was Harbaugh he had to deal with. Harbaugh. Make no mistake about it. This is Harbaugh's team. He gets the players he wants. How many draft picks you've heard get out of Michigan just to get him and then let him go? Really? Harbaugh, bro. I get it. I don't put all the blame on EDC because of Harbaugh. Harbaugh's been a big pain in the butt for a while now. Tanja, EDC and Harbaugh are the blame. Bashadi gives the money and said he lets the coaches form the team. Yeah, Charm. Yeah, I'm not disagreeing with you. Yeah, bro, I feel you, bro. Charm. No. I get it, bro. We're just having a debate. That's all, bro. That's all. No disagreement at all. But yeah, bro, I put the blame on EDC and Harbaugh. Harbaugh. I want everybody to remind you of this. Philly won a historical Super Bowl against the league favorite Tom Brady and the Patriots, right? With a backup QB on top of it. He wins, and they fired him. Yo! And they still fired him. And he went to another team, and he's succeeding just fine. So make no mistake about it. This is why I get mad that Harbaugh's had the length of rope that he's had. It doesn't make sense to me. I always say EDC needs to get more power along with an opportunity to go after the players he wants. You know what, Charm? I agree with that. I would love to see what EDC would look like if he could pick the team and coach that he wants. I would love to see it. Because I don't think he would pick no one near John Harbaugh. I think he would pretty much go offensive because the Ravens are going to have a decent defense. It's just the way we are. Certain teams draft certain things well. The Steelers are always going to have good receivers. You know, Green Bay's always somehow going to stumble upon another quarterback. Like, think about it. That's just the way it is, bruh. Certain teams do certain things well. It is 6:20. If you are tuning in for the first time, welcome. This is the Wunderkind Show. I'm your host, Nitro. If we have 29 people in here right now, if you have not done so already, please like the stream and do like and subscribe to the channel if you have not already done so. And you can come in here and chat with us. And if you would like to donate to the channel and to the platform to help it grow, at the bottom of the screen is a QR code. And if you go to the description, you'll see the Cash App for that. Money sign, The Wunderkind Show. So let's get back to this chat before we close up. Tanja, Charm City, no problem. I'm just not giving them a pass. These 4 years were done horribly, absolutely a waste. Hey, yeah. Charm City, be surprised at the Ravens if they interviewed someone from the 49ers. Chaos, let's go, Chiefs. Yeah, man, is the game on? I thought they started at 6:30. It's 6:30 they start the game at, right? I'm pretty sure this is what it is. Yeah, 6:30. 10 more minutes. Yeah, thank you, John Angie. For real, guys, hit that like button. Or the Eagles. I said the same thing, Tanja. I'm hoping from the Eagles, too. They've done an amazing job. What up, Junior K? I don't think EDC's legacy is on the line. I look at Kyle and Tyler as potential Hall of Famers. When the Roquan trade and if Lamar leaves, they'll just write him off as being difficult. The media already are. What up, that's a bar. Listen, I'm going to be real with you. The Ravens media will spin anything the way they do. The reason why I disagree about how far it will go, right, is because if Lamar, here's the thing, Trump City, and I've said this before, or what up, jerk, if Lamar goes to another team and wins immediately, they lose all of that grace. All of that grace. If Lamar goes to another team and wins in the first 2 years, if you're subtracting from your team in the piece that you said is a problem, go somewhere else and wins. Yeah, the fans are not gonna like that. For right now, they'll be okay with you. But not if Lamar starts winning. It's gonna look horrible on them. The media is going to put them in the spotlight for all of the negative and wrong reasons. And the Ravens do not want that. Not yet. Oh, okay. Yeah, Yolanda B was good. Hopefully they can get. Yeah, we all want the Chiefs to win. We are rooting up. We want Chiefs versus Eagles. Bowman, please win this game, Chiefs. Lord, give Mahomes ankle an extra. Yo! Shout out to you, Tanja. Great, Ambrose. Hey, Nitro, looking good, man. Hey, thank you, man. Thank you. Y'all seen it, too. If you are now tuning in, we have made over 1,000 subscribers. That's so crazy, man. Blessed and highly favored. We're going to keep pushing for more, though. We're going to turn this into a platform where people can always come and get the truth, and we'll be non-regulated by media outlets that try to force false narratives down our throats. I'm hoping Kansas City wins. I cannot deal with the Cincinnati Bengals fans, and they're already talking about being a dynasty. Facts. I don't like them. Oh, my God, they're annoying. They talk too much. Yolanda B. Hi, Tanja. I've been around. How have you been? Oh, y'all talking in there. Chaos, congratulations. Like the stream. Thank you, Mr. Ambrose. Thank you very much. Thank you. And here's the thing, guys. I'm going to go in and say this, right? If Kansas City wins, right, that is what we would call a dynasty. That means within a 5-year span, Mahomes would have made it to the AFC Championship every single year, and he would have made it to 3 Super Bowls. 3. He lost one against Brady, won one against the 49ers, you feel me? And then he would be going against the Eagles. So that is a dynasty. That's a dynasty. What we got is not, what the Bengals got is not a dynasty. No. You know what? You know why I say that too? Because remember, the Bills made it to 4 straight Super Bowls. 4. Do we call them a dynasty? No. So they need to stop with the cap. They know what's up. They know what's up, man. Chaos. Eagles showed how to do a run-first offense effectively. Facts. They're running the ball just fine. Tanja, great stream. I tune in every day. Keep it up. You growing, brother. Thank you so much, Tanja. For real. Thank you. We're trying to grow as fast as possible. But I don't want to cut any corners with you guys. I told y'all, like, I don't want to cut any corners. It'll always be truth. Just like with the game, you know, I told y'all I want to be able to play the sound so you can hear the game. So if you're in your car or riding around, the game is coming through and you could keep up on it without actually watching it, because they know if I actually show the video of it, they'll shut the stream down and they'll flag my account. So yeah. CJ Scott, I'm sure it's already been said, but I wish the Ravens would have done with Lamar with the. Everybody's wishing the same thing because everybody knows that Lamar's a better player than Hurts. Lamar's just a better player than Hurts. Everybody knows this. So if you're looking at it saying, okay, a player that is faster, bigger, stronger, more accurate, and on top of it, he can make magic happen. And that's not a shot at Jalen, because remember, Jalen got the Philly to the playoffs last year. And he played and he had a very good year. By all metrics, he had a very good year. So, you know, it's just Lamar is a different animal. He's a different beast. Lamar and Mahomes are the two anomalies right now in the NFL. They're anomalies. You know where I'm coming from? They're like they're Neo and Agent Smith, Mr. Anderson. That's just the way it goes. So, you know what I'm saying? It's not a shot at Jalen. Jalen's a very good QB, but he's not Lamar. None of those other QBs are Lamar. Wait, Yolanda B, Raven in the house. Yolanda B, be nice. She said, be nice. He said, I am being nice. Y'all doing it in the big red voice. I am being nice. Yo. Chaos, Greg Roman, take notes. Oh, wait, arrogance kicks in. Oh, well, fullback screen. Yo, I'm going to tell you right now, you know how many screens you would have threw to Patrick Ricard this game? Sickening. Yolanda, I just had to announce we got a celebrity in the building. Yolanda B, that's not true. Yeah, guys. So, look, man, like I said, this is an amazing chat. Thank you all for showing up. The game is about to start for the other one. I don't want to hold you guys up at all to watch that game. I will be rooting for it, and I wish I could stream both. My voice is literally going. I made it through this one because, you know, come on now. I wasn't going to not give y'all nothing. That's ridiculous. But like I said before, if you have not done so already, please do like and subscribe. For all new people who have not done so already, retweet. And also, if you would like to contribute to the platform monetarily, at the bottom there is a QR code. In the description, Cash App, money sign, The Wunderkind Show. So listen, man, I love you guys, man. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for showing love. Thank you for showing support. And once again, we got what we wanted out of this game. Now let's go watch the next one and hope we get what we want out of that game too. So this is another episode of The Wunderkind Show. This is your host, Nitro, signing off. And as always, you guys knows my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. Yep.